And
yeah,
now it's live.
I think we're Google hanging outing.
Yay! Okay, let me do my little intro.
Okay, go ahead.
Sit there quietly.
I'll just smile at the camera. That's what I get paid the big bucks to do.
You're the pretty face behind this operation.
I'm the Pat Sajak of this channel.
Hi, I'm Mia, and I haven't seen shit. This is a series that we have been doing, a monthly series, except for last month because it was like Christmas and stuff, where there are a bunch of movies I have not seen that everybody has seen, seemingly except for me. I feel like I'm the only person, and they reference them all the time. And I go, hey, I haven't seen that. And they're like, you haven't seen that? So in an effort to broaden my movie watching horizon, we have this series where I watch them on Netflix, and then you guys can watch along too on the live stream. So if you have US Netflix or you just have a DVD of the movie or whatever, we are going to be watching it. We'll hit play all at the same time. It'll be very exciting. And before that, Omar will ask me what I think the movie's about, and then afterwards we'll see how right or wrong I was. Spoiler, it's wrong. I'm always wrong.
It's not much of a spoiler.
By the way, so let us know if you can hear us, if the live stream is working correctly. Go ahead and tweet at us at 2brokegeeks with the number 2, or you can leave comments or whatever and just let us know that it's working. So we'll like banter for a couple minutes just until we know, it's working, in case something crazy is happening and we don't know. So hopefully, you know, there's at least one people. Hopefully there's one person watching this, and that person will be like, oh, it's working.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, we will have a guest this live stream as well. It is going to be Mark Franklin Williams. So I would call, he's from SMBC Theater, like on YouTube, and I would call them old bees of the internet.
I'm pretty sure that James Ashby sees them, like SMBC, as like the grandpas.
Yeah, old bee. You know, I don't know if people still say that because I'm such an old bee. Oh. But like instead of newbie, old bee. So yeah, I would say they're like some OG YouTubers right there. They sketch comedy. They are affiliated with Zach Wiener's comic SMBC Comics, and then they made a YouTube channel, and it's funny.
It's
quite outrageous. They even did a pilot. They had like a crowdfunded pilot and stuff. And Mark and James did a show called Broke Eats. So that's pertinent to you guys. It's not a useless ramble. That one's pertinent.
It's a great show. I edited a few episodes.
Yeah. And I was in an episode with John Brand. It's like all about eating it for, you know, no money and like living off of it for a while. Oh, okay. So Casper says it's working. By the way, on Twitter.
Thank you.
I think I saw a comment come in too, but the comments take a little bit longer to show up. We will look at them, but Twitter is like fast. So anyways.
Cool. I will go ahead and ask you some questions.
Okay.
I'm just going to go and pull up the video on here just to make sure that
it's working.
We exist.
That we exist. According to Casper, we exist, and that is all that matters to me.
Yeah, me too.
A friendly ghost.
How do you even see if does it not show up on mobile?
I would just go to the link.
I should probably go on Twitter.
Yeah, that we posted, because like if you just go to the channel, like you have to go to events, and it's hard to do on mobile. Anywho, Omar is gonna, like, we do a video that goes alongside this. Omar's gonna ask me a few questions about it, and you guys are basically gonna get a little behind the scenes of our filming. There it is.
Oh, there we go. We can hear ourselves.
So it is working. So you're good.
Cool.
So yeah, this is like behind the scenes as we film the video you'll see later, or the footage you'll see later.
Cool. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Let's do this.
Let's do it. So there's a camera over there, like a nicer camera than this webcam. And Omar's going to ask me a couple questions, and we will possibly be interrupted in the middle of it by Mark arriving. We'll see. We'll see if we can beat it. And we're going to make mojitos, you guys. We're going to make them on camera. We're going to drink them. So if you guys want to make mojitos, or one guy, at least Casper wants to make mojitos. I'll check Twitter in a second to see who else is there. It's very quiet. We've been just watching Friends for like 8 hours. It's our day off, our collective day off. And we've been watching Friends on Netflix for like the entire day. So it's when you've been inside all day, you've just been binge watching, and then you haven't talked to anyone or gone outside, and the first time you like talk to someone and you're all, oh, this is very strange. That's you guys right now. Like that is happening, but on the internet.
Sound speeding. Camera speeding. Go ahead and clap.
Looks like you need a little headroom there, or I can speak, but no, I can't. There you go.
There.
Okay. Oh, text. Oh, Mark's here. I knew it as soon as we started. He would be here. Let's stop it. You want to let him in?
I'll go get him, and then we'll get started.
Although you could entertain these folks better than I can, probably.
No, tell them about Friends.
Well, this one episode of Friends, there was
You can make a drinking game that we can play.
I don't know the movies, so I can't. What is he talking about? How am I supposed to think of a drinking game if I've never seen the movie? And my cat just jumped down. I saw that Casper commented also on the video itself that he almost forgot, and I didn't forget. So I'm glad he didn't forget, because we announced it way earlier than usual, and then I was like, oh man, us being prepared is actually probably going to make people forget that it exists. Oh my gosh, Bailey Kane! Ah, okay, and also my friend Bailey Kane. This is me vamping. I'm not good at entertaining you guys while Omar is getting marked. But my best friend Bailey Kane is watching the live stream, and I didn't even know she was, and she texted me. Yay, I am talking about you. That is what I sent. Let's see how bad the lag is and see if she sees it here or there first. By the way, you guys can be pulling up Bad Boys 2 right now. Mark is going to be here, and then he'll be laughing in the video in the background. But you'll have like that amount of time to pull up Bad Boys 2. I hear their voices. I don't have to entertain you.
Mark's here.
I'm gonna come hug you, but I don't want this screen to just be like empty and boring. So you come this way.
Okay, so I do this thing.
Yay! Hi.
Hello. What's up?
Nothing much.
So what's the first?
What? There's a camera right there.
Oh.
If that's what you were asking.
Yes.
We're just about to do. You want to wave hi, by the way? That's Mark. That's the one we talked to you guys about.
Hello, internet.
That's the guy.
That's the dude.
We were trying to explain SMBC theater, and we're like, they're like the old bees of the internet.
So essentially, like, if you take the internet in eons, right?
Yeah.
There was the first eon, the start, the Big Bang. There was the second eon.
What was the big? Just it existing?
Yeah, like it existed. And then all of a sudden, like when Penny Arcade first came out, that would be the start.
Yeah.
We were part of the second wave of the internet, the formation, and then we
passed. What it's called?
Yes, the formation, and then it was the reformation, was the second era, and that's kind of what you guys are part of.
Oh, okay.
And now we're moving out of the reformation into a new era.
Vine.
The new era where it's just Vine. Well, what about like in the reformation? Are we? Because we've been YouTubing for like 3 years, and I feel like even in that span has changed. So like, what about like where's Shane? What is Shane?
Shane.
Is he the reformation, or is he like the new one?
He's the bridge between the two.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's my only like popular YouTuber name I could think of. But you knew what I like the vibe I was going for.
But yeah, moving from the reformation into the new age.
The new age.
The new age internet.
We should start naming it like modern and postmodern.
Oh, like postmodern internet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be interesting.
So we were just about to film the filming part. So this part's just me answering the questions, and this is for like our video later that we put up.
Okay.
That's why the nice camera's also up. That's why it was confusing.
1 second.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sam.
Okay. Omar's gonna ask me questions, but if you think of questions, you can ask the questions too.
Okay.
Because you've already seen it, right?
Yes, but like a decade ago.
Okay, that's what he said. Okay. All right, sound speeds.
Make sure you're in focus.
And then you'll flip it around for me.
Yep. Camera speeding. Go ahead and slate. All right, and go ahead.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mia, and I haven't seen shit. Wow, I haven't done this intro in so long. What do I even say for that? Oh, got it. That's right, there are a lot of movies that are really, really popular that everyone else has seen that I have not seen. So we've been doing this series where I watch them. Oh no, the light changed because of that thing. It's okay, just turn. It's okay. I'll just do it again. I'll just start again so that it doesn't like change. Okay, I'm gonna start again.
Okay.
It's exciting for you guys. Hi, I'm Mia, and I haven't seen shit. That's right, there are a lot of super, super popular movies that everyone else has seen that I have not seen. So in this series, we are watching them. We do a little live stream or watch them on Netflix, and then I see how right or wrong I am about what I thought the movie is. Today we are watching Bad Boys 2. I also haven't seen Bad Boys 1, but I just really like the Hot Fuzz reference of, you ain't seen Bad Boys 2. That was seriously the basis of deciding. And Brittany Sandler commented and made the suggestion. So thanks, Brittany. Thanks for the Hot Fuzz reference. First, Omar is going to ask me some questions about what I think the movie is.
All right. Okay. What is Bad Boys 2 about?
Okay, I know it's a cop movie and probably an action movie, and I know that somebody fires 2 guns whilst jumping through the air. So I think that it's probably like, I'm pretty sure Will Smith is in it, and I think it's like a buddy cop movie, and maybe it's the movie that started that whole like one's a tough cop and one's like the rookie, and then I think it'll be funny at times, but I think it's probably meant to be dramatic. So I think it's just like about their partnership, and they're probably trying to solve like a specific crime together, and they have to learn to work together, but their personalities are different. They could be totally wrong. They could be 2 criminals for all I know.
Where does this movie take place?
Probably LA. That's where they all take place. They all take place in LA.
What are our heroes like?
One is Will Smith, playing Will Smith as a cop. I really hope it's Will Smith. I'm pretty sure it's Will Smith. And the other is a foil to his character in some sense. I think they don't go by the book though. Maybe one's really by the book, and then one is like, come on, we gotta solve this case. We're gonna fire 2 guns while jumping through the air. And the other guy's like, no. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Action time.
Who directed this movie?
Okay, that's cheating because somebody commented that it was Michael Bay, but I don't know if they could be lying, but it sounds right.
When was this movie made?
80s?
What's the coolest scene of the movie?
Firing 2 guns while jumping through the air? Although, like, now that I think about it, in Hot Fuzz, when he says that, he could have been talking about Point Break. They were talking about 2 different movies at that time.
What's the best line of this film?
I don't know any lines from this film. Once I hear them, it'll probably be like a Top Gun situation where once I hear them, I'll go, that's why people say that. But for now, I'm just going to be like, yeah, motherfucker. And then bang, there's guns in it. That's all I know.
Bang.
Bang. No, not bank. Not like a bank.
What's the moral of the film?
The moral is, I think it will be surprisingly sweet, and the moral will be like, trust your partner, and friendship conquers all and solves crimes.
What's the ending of the film?
Are there sequels? Probably they're both alive. Probably the one doesn't die. I would normally say maybe one of them is shot. Well, maybe one's shot and you think that he's dead. The guy's really sad, but then if there are sequels, he's not dead.
If you were to do a double feature with Bad Boys 2 in any movie that's not Bad Boys 1, what movie would you pair it with?
Point Break, which I've also not seen. So it would be a great double feature for me. Yes.
Alright,
I don't
that's it.
know. I like really don't know anything other than the things that I've just said. And I don't even know those things. Like, really, bad boys can mean that they're the criminals, but I'm pretty sure they're the cops.
Then do you want to say the intro to the movie?
Yeah. Do you have any questions? You're good. You can talk. It's okay. You're good? Okay. So now we're good. I also don't know how much does it matter that I've not seen Bad Boys 1?
You'll find out.
Will I be more confused, do you think?
You'll find out.
Okay. I figured.
The Bad Boys trilogy is not necessarily the most.
Ah, there are sequels. Okay. All right. Let's watch it. Okay, that's it.
Cool, cut sound.
Yay.
Let me jump back in frame here.
I really was wondering about. Bailey
alright.
texted me and said that I look super hot, especially on the internet. Thank you, Bailey. You look super hot. I can't see you, but you look that way 100%
Come on in,
of the
Mark.
time.
All right, it's time.
Let's formally
Okay,
put Mark in the frame.
Alright, there we go.
Yay! Now Mark is like really here. Look, he's totally here.
I'm for reals.
Now, before we begin, we
Okay.
are going to be making mojitos,
You want to get out?
Yes, I want mojito.
but we don't
Yeah,
have limes. So
Right.
We have. Oh yeah, we have.
we're gonna get a little
everything except
creative.
for the
and
lime.
we're gonna decide who's gonna go with what. I'll be
Okay.
right back. I'll be right
What
back.
are our options?
Well, we have everything except for the lime.
Everything except for the
And we
limes.
did this thing where we like froze the mint into ice cubes,
Ooh.
so that you don't have to muddle the mint. It just
That's
melts
classy,
into it.
that's
oh
classy.
yeah, classy as balls. I
Okay.
saw it on Pinterest.
Shh. You came up with it all on your own.
Well, what's different about ours than the ones on Pinterest is we have Lego-shaped ice cream trays, so
I'm
it actually doesn't look that classy.
Completely unsurprised.
It doesn't look as classy as the ones.
I mean, there's such a thing as classic Legos, like
I mean, they're the
the
classiest
guys with the
Legos I've ever
mustache,
seen.
right? Yeah,
Wait.
the guys with the mustache,
What are you talking
the
about?
minifigs with mustaches. That's classic.
Oh, I guess that is classy.
Yeah.
I have one of those guys with the mustache, but he didn't look classy, so I was thinking, but because he's got like torn jeans.
There is no.
He's like a specific figure.
The mustache makes everything classy,
Yeah, you're right.
regardless of everything.
No, you're
else.
right. These are facts, true facts.
Science.
I feel like Omar, I'm gonna like start pulling up Netflix.
Okay.
Should we start it so they can be started and
We'll be ready in 1 sec.
Okay.
One beat.
2 seconds, Irish.
What are you quoting? Is that from the movie? Oh, it's from Snatch. Which I have seen. So like there's no excuse for that one.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm always in this show. I'm always this show is like a shaming of myself. How was your day?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
I just came from fried rice, so that's awesome.
from like a place called Fried Rice, or from eating fried rice?
From eating fried rice. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the place because my memory
It's
is
just fried rice.
terrible.
Oh, I thought the fried rice was so good that was like what took up
It was,
all
it was
of
pretty
your
good. It
memory.
was solid. Had cod.
Oh, it had cod in it.
Had cod in it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This is like a Thai place.
No, just one of those like weird fusion Chinese places.
Oh, fusion.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes it's hard to get good Asian food in LA. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's all fusion.
But they also had oxtail, which is weird.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have limes. We have other selections.
Mm,
We have lemons,
good.
oranges,
Solid.
and pomegranate.
Delicious.
Who wants to take what? We're each
I'm
gonna
gonna
take
try. I
one.
want to try the orange.
Okay,
All right. What are you taking?
I'm gonna
Ready?
go.
I think you should choose because he's making
Yeah.
us do this.
Okay. I will go with the pomegranate.
All right, I'm
Oh.
gonna give you like a
Yeah.
spoon to like.
Yeah. just drop the entire thing in mojito, so we'll work out.
All right, let's get these going.
Okay,
While you get it
I
up.
will search for the
Bad boys.
Bad Boys. Oh yeah, and that song.
Mm-hmm.
But that's from Cops.
That is what counts.
I know
It's
that.
also a song.
It's yeah.
It's
but
also
is
just a
that
song.
like based? What they based the title on though?
Sure.
Bad Boys.
Thesis.
Yeah. Oh, Bad Boys 2 is the first one that
Yeah.
comes up. What 30 for 30?
Not the documentary about I think it was the Detroit Pistons. It's called Bad Boys. Just like we're the bad boys of the NBA.
Oh, well, they should stop naming so many things Bad Boys.
Well, they should stop being so many bad boys.
There should be.
If they were just like the two, would be good, and everyone else is just kind of like worst boys or okay boys.
Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
This is funny because like I'll say things to the internet, and my friend Bailey is watching, but then she won't like tweet it. She'll text it privately back to me. So I'm having this like conversation.
It's a very meta conversation.
Yeah, well, like the internet knows only half of it because it's not like on Twitter or anywhere.
Shh! Don't let the internet in on the secrets.
Aw, it's
whoa,
like we're hanging out, Bailey. That's what you said. I'm sorry. What?
Bad Boys 2, 1.5 stars. What?
Whoa!
Who did that?
I didn't rate it.
Who did that?
Is that really the Netflix rating?
That's what it thinks that we're gonna rate it.
Oh my God! It's not from the 80s. It's from 2003. Are you serious?
Bad Boys 1 was released in like 1995.
This is from the 2000s?
Yes!
Well,
the height of the action era. When you think action, you think 2000.
When I think action, I think 80s because like most of the movies that I haven't seen that people suggest are 80s action movies.
Right.
Because like, I was still a kid in the 80s and
but the 2000s
wasn't.
Thank you.
No, you're right. I just wasn't. I'm just wrong and I don't like it.
Bad Boys brought us. Let's see. 2000 brought us Bad Boys.
That smells like alcohol.
Brought us Rush Hours.
Let's try to put our fruits into these mojitos.
Okay, let's.
All right, I got lemon, right? You got orange.
And I got.
Let me get you a utensil to.
Thank you.
Extract the pomegranate, and then we'll compare and contrast.
This is going to be interesting. It's like mad science, where everyone wins.
Does everyone win mad science?
Yes.
Okay. I was texting Bailey, but then I was like, wait, why am I texting her? I could continue having this really weird one-sided conversation that I'm having. Because she's all like, your place is so cute. Like, thank you. See, Bailey, if you came visit me the mark. I mean, we like having you here also.
Thank you.
And I'm saying she could also do a live stream.
Honestly, she could probably do my job better. It's true. It's true.
No, she does not know as many facts about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as you do.
I like how you had to pause to find something.
No, well, I knew the general area that I was going for, but I didn't know which property to choose.
To work off of.
Okay, you guys ready?
Oh, not yet. I'm putting on closed captioning.
I'm just saying to these guys, and Omar, you're gonna need
boot up here. I'll be there. I'll be in the.
Yeah, you will.
I'll be in the frame in a second, guys. Hold on.
You guys have Netflix ready? Because Omar is getting it ready to start, and then we'll count down.
Food.
Wait, did I already put this orange in there?
No.
Okay. Okay, you count down because you have the remote.
Okay, let me also get the sound remote.
Nice.
You're never starting.
Bad Boys 2.
Is the intro so important that I have to pay like the most attention?
They put a lot of effort into it.
Okay.
Some would argue, and I would agree, that Bad Boys 2 was probably Michael Bay's last like really good movie. Would you say?
Like actual, like serious movie?
Yeah, like movie.
Instead of like toy movies?
So,
yeah.
A toy movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Those Pain and Gain action figures. All
right.
right.
They've been waiting for half an hour. You guys.
All right, guys. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Nice.
Boom.
Okay. See, I do have time. There's this like logo.
And I would totally buy a
Pictures.
13-inch coked out rock figure.
Just squeezing orange.
I'm gonna gut you like a fish, boy.
So Becca said mojitos were the best, like the most appropriate drink for this movie. But I don't know that there would be mojitos in this at all.
You'll find out.
I don't think there are.
In the movie Black Knight, they reference Mai Tais the entire film.
Oh, that's right.
So remember, he's just like, let's go get some Mai
Mai
Tais.
Tais.
Come back to my time. We'll get some Mai Tais.
Oh my God, this is so Hot Fuzz, like that, like already that when he was wiping. That's like a shot from Hot Fuzz. What?
Yep. Yeah.
And you thought Edgar Wright was a good director. He just steals from Michael Bay.
Okay, he does. Whoa, this is so cool. What the hell?
Listen to that beat. That's the like late 90s, early 2000s beat right there.
These shots are so creative. What? That was
Some
a
Chemical
coffin?
Brothers
What the
stuff
hell?
going on.
Yeah.
This is awesome. They're in a net. I'm so stimulated.
They're in the net. They, by the way, are coffins.
Awesome coffins.
See, I didn't watch a lot of action movies. I feel like that's why everyone's suggesting action movies, and then we'll take them because I
But
don't know these things.
Did you see where the movie is?
Oh, I didn't.
Mmm.
Oh,
no!
Oh my god,
Action
that was
shot
horrible.
for an action movie.
That is unfortunate.
That is so bad. You're like,
Here we go.
and it's lemon in my eyes. Oh my god, I'm so glad I was wearing glasses. That's horrible. Get away.
I gotta make this mojito.
Okay.
He's got to make the lemon mojito.
Wait, where is it? I thought they were just credits, so I wasn't paying attention. But it says
You need to pay attention to every second of this film.
Oh, well, I would, but I'm blind now.
This is like the book and then there were none.
Okay, is it in LA?
Or 10 Little Indians when you bought the book. Agatha Christie went either way. I'm sorry.
Can't believe that lemon.
Sorry about that lemon. But it's gonna prepare you
I at
for
least hope it showed
this
up
is
my
the
favorite
4D
scene.
experience of Bad Boys 2.
They are jumping in the water, so like that splash would have been appropriate.
I love.
Wait, why are the couples underwater? I need to pay attention again. Shh, don't blind me anymore. The hell?
They want to see his gun.
It's Will Smith.
That was so dumb. I was about to like be so on their side for being like unfortunate stereotypes in an action movie.
Right.
Being like, oh, the hot girls. But,
Right.
like, I was like, that was dumb. You're right, guy who's saying that.
He's got-
like, that's
He
like,
should have had the
they shouldn't
safety
be
on.
like just yeah, that's true.
You shouldn't have left that
But
lying
you don't
around.
pick up a gun and start shooting it for fun.
He's just got bad taste.
All of it's bad. Those are all the bad guys, I think.
They were like in their yearbooks voted most likely to do something really dumb at the beginning of Bad Boys 2.
I don't know how they've survived until now.
Let us know if the movie's too loud. Then we'll turn it
Oh,
up.
so that you guys.
Just kidding. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
All right. How's everyone's mojitos?
Mine is not great.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's just lemon.
Well, I mean,
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
yeah, I did not want lemon. That's all I knew.
The pomegranate actually kind of works
Yeah?
because the sweet.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, the sweet mixes with everything.
Try this.
The lemon.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
This is the this is what Mr. Clean tastes
Oh,
like.
it's in Miami. Damn it.
Ah, now you got it.
Miami. That was the other place they're all in. Los Angeles, Miami. Damn it. It's like, have I never seen Dexter? I should know
I
better.
could deal with the lemon. Would be my first go-to.
Yeah.
I can make it happen.
It might be like
It's
a
not
summertime
good, then.
thing.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a lot.
not good. Like, you wouldn't use the word good to describe it. The lemon, not this movie. This movie's amazing so far. I
So
love
that
this
sign
so
is
much.
actually made up. It doesn't exist, and they had to later go back and like put a sign in Miami that's in Miami because everyone expected there to be a sign that's in Miami.
When all the Hollywood people were like, "What? Everyone has a sign in their town."
He's the lead singer of Dropkick Murphys, I want to say.
I'm sure. I unfortunately was not around for much of 90s music.
Bailey said that she thinks you're doing great.
Thank you, Bailey. You are now awesome and my best friend.
Oh, stealing my best friend.
Yep, just scooped.
Let's get scooped. This is some intense operation going on. Like, this is no low stakes crime.
No, these are people who know what they're up to.
They've got like painted faces and there's so many people involved in this crime.
Those
It's like a
are
whole team.
two
Oh, yeah.
bangs.
Double bang. There's so many people.
Okay, I'm looking up this DP to see what he's done before.
Directed by Michael Bay.
Somebody says that they don't know what I was doing during my entire childhood. So
That is a fair question.
oh, is this some KKK shit?
Yeah.
Are you serious right
It's
now?
more of a book club, really.
What? This movie's going places that I'm not prepared for.
And it's just the start.
But I bet it's top heavy, right? Like, it's gonna have this like super action sequence for like 10 minutes,
Right?
and then it's gonna cut to these guys.
You see what they did there?
Yeah. Blue power.
What you gonna do?
They sing the
What you
song.
gonna do when we come for you?
You gotta learn the words. We usually only do the chorus. Repeat your translation.
Wait, so are those guys also the police?
Bring them in here. Mike, I'm only getting
Oh yeah, they are.
Something funny? Something funny? Oh, Mike, where are they?
This
Why are
DP
they
also did
all-
Coyote Ugly.
Oh.
Whoa! Looks like we got us a situation here.
I love Will Smith.
Since you got that gun to my partner saying you thinking I ain't gonna splatter your shit all over this swamp. Well, that's what I'm thinking. But you don't understand is my partner came here tonight prepared to die. Hell no! You ready to die, ain't you?
Oh my god, this movie looks so good. Because I was expecting like all 80s-y stuff. This looks so good.
Yeah, there's this period of time, kind of like around the rush hours, where like,
Yeah, I like the Rush Hour
yeah,
movies.
the action movie formula was like evolved just
Yeah.
enough.
Just right.
Yeah.
Early 2000 movies look so much like 90s movies.
Yeah.
Like they just like, this is what I imagine 90s movies to look like. And when you
Mhm.
go back to 90s movies, they actually look different then.
Like the lighting and the scale of this is so exciting
Mhm.
and colorful.
And it's still,
It's like, boom,
it's
colors.
still film.
Now, what's that necessary, sir? See? I can't just be a cop. We got to be a nigga, too. Mike, look, calm down. Calm down. I'm calm. What's that? Wow. Wow.
It's like a.
What are you doing?
I love Will Smith. He's always so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Just something about him.
We got all right. Won't you exercise your right to shut the fuck up?
That guy, this KKK hick looks familiar too. The actor, not that guy, but
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
General Zod from Man of Steel.
Oh, that's
oh,
right.
Yeah.
what else?
Michael
What else?
Shannon, right? Boardwalk Empire, a lot of movies.
Mhm.
Bad Boys 2.
His finest moment.
Ooh. Oh my god, he just killed him. He shot him. What do the different colors mean of the robes in KKK? Like, I thought they were all supposed to be white.
Different levels of wizardry. And that's not a made-up answer.
Do you guys remember that Community episode where, like, they trick what's-his-face into believing, like, he got those robes from
Yeah,
his cult
yeah,
and he dressed up
The
like,
Cookie Monster
like
robes.
the Cookie Wizard?
Now, I'd just like to point out that, like, it's been 10 minutes in. You need to establish that your heroes are fun, you like them,
Mhm.
and also that they're right to just kill everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do
There
that?
it is, 2 guns in the air.
Yeah! That was way sooner than I thought. I thought that'd be like the finale.
Mm.
Oh my god, this is so
Just like a Korn music video.
this is so good. This is so exciting. Oh shit.
Oh,
I don't like that. I didn't like that. But all the other stuff is great.
this is the craziest example
like
of Save the
seeing-
Cat at the beginning
Yeah.
of a film.
Well, that's the thing. You want people on your hero's side? Like the bad guys in the KKK. See, the KKK are Nazis. They're universally.
Yeah. This is so cool. That it looked like the set of like Tropic Thunder. Like the scale of it is
Mhm,
like
yeah.
you can see the studio behind it, and it's cool. And nowadays, when we're like, you can see the studio, and it means too many people wrote the script.
And like one of the things that give you that sense of scale is that like the cuts are not ridiculously off often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
It's not
those
like,
sweeping pans so that you
Mhm.
get a sense of place.
Oh yeah, totally. It's good that we watched this with you. You're analyzing. It's good. It's good.
I
Also-
miss these types of movies.
In the 2000s, everyone was sweaty. Like the only time that someone wasn't sweaty was when the Backstreet Boys were performing in an airport. That was probably very well air conditioned
Yeah, they're real
for the
shiny.
album Millennia.
They're really shiny. We saw a live taping of Whose Line Is It Anyway the
Yeah.
other night, which was very exciting.
Mhm.
I'll circle back to that. But they keep the room so cold
To keep the sweat from
because the
happening.
sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is.
Fuck up
I don't know, it's good,
makeup.
it's good.
Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah, but it's freezing. It's like super freezing, really cold because they're like they don't want them to be sweating,
Right.
and they still come out and like powder them. But
Especially when you're under the lights and everything.
oh yeah,
I can see
exactly. And you're improvising. You get sweaty. Comedy is sweaty.
that. Comedy is very sweaty.
Oh, they live in a nice place.
Is that
Is this Will Smith's actual house?
I
Oh,
have
no,
a
it's a bad
feeling-
guy.
Whenever you see like a large mansion, that's
I don't know,
probably the
'cause, like,
bad
I'm
guy.
used to like current Will Smith, and I'm pretty sure he lives in a house like exactly like that.
Welcome to House of Moldova.
Is it Moldovan?
Gerard Butler, early 2000s.
Oh, this is classic bad guy talk.
Mhm.
Change the bolt schedule. We can't change the bolt schedule.
They always wait till the middle of their super luxurious meeting to talk about plans.
Yeah. Well, you need to like start with like small talk.
Yeah.
I want to
yeah.
see a show that's all like the before and after of the meeting.
What do you guys want to drink? We really should probably talk about this giant shipment of ecstasy. Yeah. But first, like, what am
I mean, I'm not an animal. Would you like some scotch?
Do you have any anchovies?
How's the wife? Dead again.
That was such an Edgar Wrighty, like, oh my god, this is so good. I'm so surprised right now. So you like act therapy?
Mhm.
That's funny.
I want you to say, I'm angry. It's okay. I'll process it. I love myself. I'm sorry. Yes, you do love it.
Cool therapist. Oh, Will Smith. Always with the ladies.
Yeah.
So successful. In Wild Wild West.
You go to therapy to get your issues worked out, not paying your
Actually, though, like, I had this moment of clarity where I was like, that's a really bad therapist. You are not. That's like one of the worst things. The breach of
But you
ethics.
see, the point is that Will Smith, Officer Mike, is just that goddamn handsome. No one can help themselves.
It's true.
Or he knows how to
But,
avoid
like,
the worst
the movies-
therapist.
He finds the worst therapist.
The movie just did it so well that, well, this looks exactly like TMNT that we just watched, also directed by Michael Bay.
This is like, Fight Club came out in '99, right? And I feel like Fight Club was one of the first movies to do these kind of transitions.
Yeah.
Man, I have never been to a club where this is happening. This is...
Only in Miami. There's
I was
literally
like,
a
I know
county
there's
line.
like confetti cannons and stuff, but this is just like a sprinkler.
Yeah. Miami.
Miami, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Boom.
How do they do that? That's film. How do they get that? How do they do that? That's so close.
Just
I've never seen someone like so bored in a scene where like.
Well, he was
lesbians-
running the shop.
He doesn't care.
He's
yeah, he's not a customer.
This is
But like,
Tuesday
who are
night
they
fan.
even like performing for? Like, he's the only guy.
each
so-
other. It's a feminist masterpiece. He's only there as a sex
It's
object.
like I thought like it's oh there's another guy because I thought it's weird he's not paying attention because it looked like empty except for him. So it's like, why are you not paying attention? I think it's just that they probably don't want to show the guys because they're wanting to show the girls.
What does it mean when I'm
There's
like
a guy.
literally trying to figure out what alcohols they have there on the back wall?
It means that they didn't get branding deals.
It means that these girls are obviously not well lit enough. that's all it could be. But it's actually
It's a great camera angle.
This is great.
Mhm.
Oh, we got the colors. Oh, I'm so happy.
When Michael
Action
Bay used to
movies
care
were
about like
fun.
movie continuity.
Man, when I watched The Patriot and I was like, oh, this is why Mel Gibson is like so famous. 'Cause
Right.
he's really good. That's how I
Yeah.
feel. This is what I feel like is happening with me and Michael Bay. Because I'm used to like Teenage Mutant Ninja
Right.
Turtles,
No, but-
Michael Bay, but this is like really good.
Yeah, like he did really good action movies. Then he got his first toy deal and was just like, "Fuck it, money."
Yeah.
Here's the funny thing about this movie is it's really similar to like Indian like Bollywood action
Oh, it
films.
totally
Yeah.
is. I could
It
see
looks
that.
like Bollywood
Especially
action
the
films.
villains.
Yeah, westernized.
I mean, I'm not saying like it's good as in it's like a Criterion film. I mean, there's still naked ladies dancing, but I'm saying that the direction is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't a Criterion film, but I believe The Rock and Armageddon actually
Criterion
are.
film is becoming like a misnomer now.
Also, like in terms of like action movies,
Oh.
like
Oh, that's sad.
yeah,
He was still alive too.
That's sad.
Oh man,
Ooh.
he comes back.
This summer, this freaking song. That
Everywhere.
summer.
Wouldn't stop.
This is why that song is popular.
That song just kept playing for like 4 months all the time.
Being Mary Jane herself, right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Sex and the City.
Is that a dated reference now?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot to turn off the kitchen light tomorrow. That's why the lighting is all.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, guys.
Oops.
Well, I want to show you what oversaturation looks like as an example of this film's photography. I'll be right back.
You are an educator, sir.
I mean, this movie's no Independence Day, but
Yeah. What is?
But what is really? But it's similarly fun, except like aliens are more fun than real life.
Okay, so he's wearing
Fair.
a Heat jersey. What city?
Miami. Miami. Right.
Yeah.
I know that much. I don't know what sport it is. Probably basketball. But I don't know.
It's a medical thing. I got it from a maternity store.
Framing.
Yeah, see the colors and shapes and
You can take any frame for this and send it to perfect shot.
I can totally see like how Hot Fuzz is a love letter to these movies and a parody at the same time.
See, here's what's interesting.
God said that you'd be able to test me. And guess what? You're not gonna wreck me.
And they hate each other. They drive each other crazy. No, he drives him crazy.
Because it's they became partners at the end of the first movie, and now their relationship is developing, and so they have to deal with the tensions caused.
They're like relatively new partners, but they're newish partners, but they went through a whole thing together.
Right.
Okay. Shit happened. They went through some shit.
Bounce card.
What are you talking about? That is natural lighting.
All of these shots are like so bright. Look at that. There it is again.
Miami is the planet that Luke Skywalker grew up on. 2 suns. Both shining down on Will Smith's face.
Does everyone like? I think this is actually accurate. Like everyone walks around in bikinis and stuff in Miami.
I have only been to Florida, never.
I will say, when I went to South Beach, not that far from accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say like I think this is not like a weird Hollywood thing. I think it's like actually accurate from what I could
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
That like everyone's got
It's one
those
of the-
above ground pools and like walks around in bikinis.
It's
and
one of those
stuff.
things where you think it's false, and then you go, and you're just like, oh,
No,
this
it's
way.
true.
Yeah.
Well, we went to UC Santa Barbara, right? And my cousin came to visit from San Francisco State,
Mhm.
and like just bikinis became like white noise to me because everyone was there. But so I was just walking around because we were right on a beach,
Right.
and he was walking like way slower than me. I was like,
And you finally
what? And he's
piece
like, oh my
together.
god, why is everybody? He was like so like.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is it? He's like, oh my god, everyone's walking around in bikinis. Like, oh yeah,
That's what happens here.
that happens because it's so cold in San Francisco. But like, why would you not? Like, people are just biking in bikinis. And...
Well, you know what? Like, Sid, she's gonna be in town, another week? Why don't you show her around?
See, I was right though. They break for like tea and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
it was like action. And
Mm-hmm.
now we'll have some.
Family comes first.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm in town on vacation. I'm staying at the most amazing hotel. The view, the pool. Oh my gosh.
That's a weird response. Oh, is that Beethoven?
Wow.
Will Smith's so likable.
Yep.
Just everything. I watched I Am Legend just for him and that dog. It wasn't a good movie,
No.
but he was
That
good.
dog is great.
And that dog, oh, you're like Sam. Okay, spoilers.
Right.
Sam, and then what? The dog was a girl. I love how that was a twist. It's like Samantha, and you're like the dog was a girl the whole time.
You know,
But it
since it's
got me.
Oscar season, shouldn't there be an Oscar for Best Animal Actor for the year?
Oh yeah. Is it the
Yeah.
Call of Duty dog? Is that the 2015 Oscar?
Like he
animal
just
winner?
sweeps it for like 4 years straight.
Then we get a lot more like babe esque movies.
Yeah.
Just so they could get the nom, you know?
Yeah. Then you get best lead animal,
Oh, that
best
is the
supporting animal.
crummy pool if that's all it takes to.
E.
That sucks. How is there that much water?
That thing holds a lot of water.
Mhm.
He's literally pointing and laughing at it.
That's the same tank top that P. Diddy wore in Every Breath You Take. Right?
Yeah, this movie's cool.
Mhm.
It's so bright.
What's funny to me about LA is that it never moved out of this time period. Like, you can shoot a 90s period piece in LA so easily.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could. Except that, like, all the paint would be faded. Because everything looks exactly the same, but, like, sun faded.
Yeah, it's even more faded
So you
now.
would definitely know that it's from the 90s.
500 Days of Summer struggled to, like, make it look like a new movie.
Oh, were the mojitos appropriate because it's in Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
I think about like even fashion. If you're in the right spot of LA, you wouldn't have to do anything in terms of making your extras and background
Oh,
look
yeah.
like they're straight from the
Mhm.
90s.
Oh, classic.
Look at who it is.
Oh.
Open up. Want to show me the stuff you gotta do quick?
What a weird question. She doesn't look young.
She looks young. I mean,
How old are you? 26?
He's, like,
35?
old.
Anywhere in between? Like an average normal age?
can you legally rent a car?
Can you run for president yet? Like,
I mean, he's like old. Maybe it's young for someone to be in that business in that position.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Probably takes a little while to establish yourself in the drug world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I mean,
have like
you
a 5-year plan.
Yeah, you start small, but you work your way up.
I'm gonna
A couple
look
of
for comments.
internships.
interning for this drug pin right now.
Not paying a lot, but you know, course credits, so that's all good.
She isn't that intimidating though.
I always wondered why
So
do
untidy.
like why do like super rich gangsters always like have such crappy like in worlds where like most of these like drug cartel guys have like beautiful houses.
Right.
What's up with the in-between guys? Like why do they have like cement, gross looking, non-ergonomic offices?
Well, you got to keep it on the DL.
I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess it's just the definition what DL is has changed over the decades.
Yeah.
Like now it would be like
IKEA.
Okay, there we go. The comments just loaded.
just imagine like running a cocaine business out of an IKEA. Like you start
It's the perfect crime.
like you start the shot on this like living room that looks really luxurious
And
and
pulls
slowly
out.
pull
In
out.
the showroom. Oh my god, that is so good. We need to make that. Well, we could probably won't get a kid's blessing, but we could like make a schmikey.
Yeah, the idea.
Like the idea.
Wait,
of,
that's an
like,
actual word.
That's a word. It's okay. We'll go with it. We'll put some umlauts on there. Like the idea of showing the living room and pulling out, and it's like a showroom. It's so funny. People are like cutting drugs and like.
And you still have customers walking through.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like some family with their ice creams. Oh, Bailey left a comment actually, and she said, "I am commenting on the internet now." You guys, that's really cool. She doesn't know how to do those things. Oh, Faye says, "I love your live stream." I don't know who Faye is, but hi, Faye.
From Cowboy Bebop.
And then Jesse's watching. Yay!
Yay! We
Jess-
are competing right now with Minecraft Wednesdays.
I know
so-
it sucks because like Elias, one of our other friends who we
Okay.
then met in person, is
Okay.
doing. Would probably be watching, but is doing a live stream at the exact same time.
Aw.
So
It's
that's
not.
okay.
It's not competing. It's coexisting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like if we get to a slow part of Bad Boys 2, you know, switch over and
Yeah.
switch back to ours.
If they're just digging for like wood.
There could be a scene like that. I don't know. What
I
was
mean,
that experimental?
Minecraft.
What was that experimental film where it's just like one shot and it's just going slowly and slowly in, and it's like 45-minute shot.
Oh, I don't know that.
You didn't watch that?
No.
Film students know it. It's a thing.
I know the experimental clock film that was just made, and there's an
Oh, wow.
experimental film that just came out with the trailer, and the trailer was 3 hours long.
Oh, the
That's the
white-
famous Michael Bay
The
shot.
white dreads.
Yeah. That's how you
Was
know he's
that
a real
thing?
bad
I know
guy.
that's bad. He's bad. He's a
Clearly.
bad man. He has the white dreads.
He's not a bad guy. He's a good guy, isn't he?
Is he?
That's one of the good guys.
But he looks so ominous, and I thought he's
Mhm.
communicating with these guys.
I'm pretty sure when they step out of the car and the camera swoops from below, they're good guys in Michael Bay's world.
I got her.
Sounds like temp music.
Like I'm just hitting this note in GarageBand.
All right, be aware, we got 3 bogeys unidentified.
No, it's a classic tension music.
Kind of like Indiana Jones made being an archaeologist look really cool. Like it was
Mhm.
these types of movies that made like being a cop look.
Yeah.
These movies do not do so great now.
Probably not.
Oh shit!
Just kidding. You
Oh
were
my
so
god!
They're bad guys. My
They're
bad.
bad guys. They had the white dreads, Omar. He had white dreads.
Whoa.
Oh shit!
But they're bad guys on the bad guys.
Oh, they're bad to the bad guys. That's true. They're like a rival bad guy team. All I know is the twins in the Matrix had white dreads, and I'm pretty sure they were bad guys.
Yeah. They were just programmed that way.
It's like when Jessica Rabbit's like, I'm just drawn that way.
Yeah.
It's like the new version of that.
Still one of the greatest lines in all cinema, by the way.
Oh yeah, I was just drawn that way.
I don't
And
quite
everyone's
get.
like, yeah, you were.
Do you guys remember the whole scene about the cake in Matrix 2? Whoa!
Do you mean in Portal? I have no recollection of a cake in
Remember, like
Matrix
there was that one guy who was like a coder or a programmer in the
It's all
Matrix,
fuzzy.
and he was like cheating on his wife. Oh, are we out of focus?
I don't know how it's not. There's nothing to focus. I don't know how it went blurry. It'll probably fix itself.
We'll give it a second.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's blurry, everybody.
It is the camera's fault.
It's not our fault.
How many of you are actually watching Bad Boys 2 right now with
Yes.
us?
This
Tweet at
one,
us.
like if you're actually watching this and the live stream at the same time. This is exciting, but it's not like as exciting as that first.
No, this is back to
This
sort
is
of
like a regular
Yeah.
car chase.
Yeah.
I mean,
Why
maybe
is
at
it
the time it was
blurry?
really exciting, but like,
I mean, it's well
typical
done
now.
for a car chase.
yeah, it's a car chase.
Car chases are kind of hard to do.
Yeah. Did you ever watch this anime called Lupin the Third?
Of course.
Okay, the car chase in Castle of Cagliostro, is that what it's
That's
called?
yes.
Where the car is
Yeah.
going up. That's like the best car chase I've ever.
Well,
I was like,
really-
I assumed you didn't see it. I was like,
No, no,
Mark,
no, no.
you have seen it.
Well, like if you're gonna do an action movie, you should probably look back at like all those Lupin like the anime
Oh,
series and the
man.
films because like that was some like ahead of its time.
Oh,
stuff.
definitely. I wish that the production or the quality of like preserving it was like
Yeah.
a little bit better
Yeah.
because it would take off so hard
Mhm.
if people could just binge watch it. There have to be some like better copies of it somewhere.
Right.
It's like when I watch it now. When I watched it at the time, I was like, yes, but like I was
Another thing
not
about it,
as discriminate.
it's probably still one of the best examples of how to do thieves with honor
Yeah.
because it's like the
Oh,
four of
awesome
them.
anti-heroes.
Yeah, because like they're thieves and they mostly work together, but every now and again they don't because they're still thieves and their own.
It's like
their
they're
own
all
individuals.
Catwoman.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
Oh, this is good. It's good again. It's good again. Oh my god, it's so cool. Oh my god. I'm glad I wasn't paying attention until right now. It's so
You only got
blurry.
like one guy though.
Yeah, but he did it in a badass
That's
way.
true.
It may not be efficient, but you know, with style, petite.
I guess that's true.
It's getting, oh, it got less blurry for a second.
I don't know what's going on with it. Google.
Maybe the world is blurry. Consider
Maybe
that.
this is how we really look.
Oh. This is 4K, guys.
This is what
Get
happens.
used to it.
Did they really shoot this in Miami, or should we be looking for LA landmarks?
I'm pretty sure they shot this in Miami.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, that Miami sign isn't real, so I don't know what's real anymore.
Everything's a lie.
This is so classic. This could be like, you know, in Universal Studios when you take the tram tour and they make the fake bullet holes and the explosions. This is like that all the time.
Fast and Furious really owes a lot to Bad Boys.
Yeah.
I would say.
I haven't seen any Fast and the Furious movies. I've seen
What?
0 Fast and Furious movies.
Well,
So
there you
epic.
go.
Cirque du
Yeah.
Soleil with cars.
Who said that?
Me.
That's not like a quote.
No, that's how I feel about the franchise.
Were we gonna order wings? Oh my gosh, she's just like in the middle of this.
Boom!
I can't believe he swerved and the gun was out the car. This is so Hot Fuzz like. I get it now. I get you.
You
Nick Fury's
understand.
character. Yes. It's fun. It's probably better when you like talk through the plot part of it and just like look at all the cool stuff happening.
As far as action movie plots go, it's not the worst.
No, it's not like it's
Yeah.
not subpar.
What's
No.
the worst
It's
action
at least
movie
par
plot?
for plot.
Ooh.
Oh, man. The worst.
I didn't understand Transformers 3.
I was gonna go for any of those, really.
Yeah.
Transformers 2 was the last one I saw of the Transformers.
And we're just talking like the plot, not necessarily the execution.
No, just the plot.
Okay.
Because the Rock's plot's pretty good.
This,
Right.
this,
That story's
this
pretty great.
reminded me of what was that game, Burnout?
Yes.
Yeah, because if you got the truck
Yeah.
and you got it like just that way, you get so many points.
And complete side tangent, but the fact that there are more need for speeds and not more burnouts is a crime against
Yeah,
humanity.
Burnout is so good.
Thank you.
So good. It's a game where you're supposed to wreck a car.
Well, it's like you can
So
win a race.
good.
You can win a race not necessarily by being faster than anyone, but by like just destroying the competition.
Yes,
That's awesome.
it's just like how much can you wreck this racetrack?
I was playing a recent Need for Speed. I won't say which one, as to point any fingers.
You know who you are.
But it was
You know who you are.
you
Need
had
for
to.
Speed.
I gave up halfway through because you had to drift. There were a lot of levels you had to drift, which is fine. I'm
Right.
fine with it.
Right.
Except, anytime you use the brake, it gives you a little spurt of acceleration,
Right.
which is not how brakes work. And so I'm like braking to actually just like go ahead and like slide around this corner, and it accelerates me and it shoots me off the corner every single time. And I remember just like I don't want to play this.
I'm done.
I'm over this franchise.
That's my bad. What is his name?
In real life,
Yeah,
Martin Lawrence.
Martin Lawrence. Yeah, I never see. I mean, like he's in everything, but like nothing that I've seen. Because
You never seen Blue Streaks?
I've never seen anything. I
Black
haven't seen
Knight.
anything.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that
I will
either.
argue Bad Boys is kind of like maybe
Whoa! They just that wasn't even a GoPro. That was just
Whoa.
a camera.
Those guys just like, anyways. What?
No, I was just gonna say Martin Lawrence. Maybe you could argue his show by saying Bad Boys is probably his best work.
Yeah.
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 He's good in it.
I feel like he
can
did something
see that.
recently that was
He's
really
good.
good.
In it.
Like in the last few years. That I
Right.
really liked. I can't remember what. You know, a movie that was trying to be this. Do you remember? Was it Double Take with Orlando Jones?
Oh, I didn't see it, but I remember it. Yeah. They didn't pull it off.
It didn't quite. It was
No.
funny. And then
What's Double
the
Take?
song
What was
Stutter
Double Take?
was huge. By who was that? Was it
That was Mystical and
It was featuring Mystical.
featuring
and it
Mystical,
was
and was it Joe?
Joe. It was
Yeah,
Joe.
it was
Yeah.
Joe.
I can see you lying.
I took it too
Stutter,
seriously.
stutter, stutter.
This is some burnout
Watch
shit
yourself.
right here. This directing is very good.
So something I actually really like about Michael Bay is that he reuses footage. And I know that sounds like a weird thing, but when you think about how many resources
Yeah.
he used up for these kind of scenes,
Yeah.
he took a scene from The Island and then reused it without the CGI
Mm.
for Transformers 2. And it was just like,
That was such a
we have it
backhanded
already.
compliment. That you-
But it's like,
Well, I'll also say like this type of directing. This is like, would you say on the back end of using practical effects instead of CG for these types of just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
crazy destruction
Mhm.
scenes?
That's why it's so exciting. I think too. There's that exciting element of
Yeah.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence is being funny. Like I don't really see him in a lot, and I didn't have a low opinion of him, but I didn't necessarily have a high opinion of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting like mediocrity, I guess.
Nah.
But he's like really good in this. He's really funny. His faces are funny.
I feel like people got really uncomfortable with like American witty humor after like the 2000s. I feel like our humor sort of like there were so many movies that were just about these like slap.
Oh. Again, no CG.
Sucks to be your boat, son.
Yep.
Here comes your boat.
Whoa. Oh my god. Yeah, they're so exciting because it's like explosions.
Yeah.
Michael Bay is good at explosions. Let no one say he is not.
Have you guys played the newest version of Stuntman, the game?
No.
You spend the entire time in a mocap suit. I'm just kidding.
That would be hilarious. It's like the new Kinect game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the humor thing is like, in general, we've reached kind of this, and I think we're coming out of it, but there's this huge period of time where it's like, it was uncomfortable being earnest or just honestly funny or anything like that. There always had to be like
ironically,
cynicism or irony beneath it.
Yeah,
Maybe if I go like this, it'll refocus. If I go really close.
Whoa, it does kind of look like it's working. Let's all try that.
Ubuntu Ghana.
Kalima.
It kind of worked
It did, sort of,
for a
yeah.
second.
I don't know what's going on.
Maybe it needs to speak
again,
less
thank you guys for joining us for this live stream. We're having a blast watching Bad Boys 2. Hopefully you are as well. Hopefully you are too. If you know an action film that has a terrible
they confront
story.
her. They have her. Why? Wait. Wait, what's her job?
She DEA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. It's funny.
What a great way to like argue to say that he's not like.
Yeah.
I'm
Does
totally
everyone
trustworthy.
wear white in Miami too? That's a thing, right?
That was a 2000s thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, also it's just a
It's
lot
hot.
of
Although
color,
part of
Yeah.
it still has lasted. Like Miami still has a whole lot of like white suits going
Yeah.
on.
Because like, I only noticed it because right now they just went through like explosions and it's like white.
Yeah, they
it's
came out
fine.
perfect.
Mhm.
Yet another connection to Backstreet Boys. They all wore white for that music video.
See, when you live in Miami, you get that special fabric that like repels dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that like almost every action star has that. Indiana Jones has the one where it lets you get dirty for like 2 minutes.
Right.
And then you're
Mhm.
fine.
Right.
The threshold.
Because you want to see him, they're like, look, he gets dirty, but they're like, but no, really, we're not
No,
gonna keep the dirty suit on him. Like, we're gonna clean it.
Are you? Well, also, I would imagine that would be insane for a poor continuity person.
Yeah,
Like keeping track of the level of dirt
Of
between
dirt,
each
yeah.
shot.
because he actually, what I like about Indy is that he actually gets like beat up a little bit,
Right,
so it would be
yeah.
hard to like.
How do you
Have it
feel about
accumulated.
Chris Pratt being Indiana Jones?
I'm pro Chris Pratt for everything. So.
I'm anti-rebooting Indiana Jones.
Anti-rebooting,
Yeah.
yeah.
It stands down.
Anti-rebooting Indiana Jones, definitely.
We just got one more viewer. I think it's because of that. Those words echoed throughout all of humankind.
It's the
Yeah.
truth.
Someone was like, "What?"
Yeah, I kind of like.
Well, like
There has to be another way to like exist or just have a new franchise.
Thank you. Like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could- you
Yeah, go ahead.
now, granted, like they could have done. They failed at the whole passing the torch thing, but that was an execution error. The passing the torch thing, in theory, could have worked, and then you spin that off into a new franchise.
But they don't even need to do
Or
any
just
more
do a
Indiana
new
Jones.
franchise.
There's so many writers out there. There's so many things out there. Go on the internet and find something new.
I mean, I've been starving for a new adventure series. Why not just
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
another one?
we're gonna get there. Like nobody likes taking risks, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have Indiana Jones, but just like make more Indiana Jones rides if you want to make money off Indiana Jones. I'll ride them. I'll ride them all day long. I love it.
Yeah, there should be like a ride for every movie except for the fourth.
Right.
No, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
It's
You want to
also-
ride through the CG monkey.
It's also kind of how I feel about like the Ghostbusters news. Like, if it was a sequel, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Reboot.
Yeah, but isn't there like girls in it now?
Yes, that's cool.
So
That's
I
awesome.
like it. And isn't one of them a lesbian?
Yes, and that's
Yeah.
also cool.
Lesbian Ghostbusters.
Yes, that's awesome. But the word reboot implies.
Just the word reboot is a bad word.
Yes.
I
think
understand
if
that,
there was
but,
a-
but when it's a reboot, as though it's almost like a Tumblr fan art gender bend, like I'm okay with it.
But what I'm
It's
saying
different.
is,
That's
you
different.
could literally have Bill Murray pop up for 2 seconds, be like, "Here are the proton packs," and still like have the history
I have
of
a
the new
feeling
film.
that it will be that.
Okay.
I have a feeling
They'll probably have some reference to it because it's
I mean,
so different.
those movies are so wacky to begin with
Right.
that it can work.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if they want to
Yeah.
introduce like a parallel dimension or something like that, it would anything works.
Like
Ghostbusters.
Right.
Ghostbusters
But that's
can be continued in any fashion
Right.
if it wants to. It's kind of like, this is a weird example, but like Charlie's Angels is
Yeah,
like at
yeah,
that level that, but like things like RoboCop, that's a mistake.
Yes, it was. But like, it was a franchise since the 80s, and so it's kind of like the new movie feels like it needs to pay homage to that history, and the word reboot implies that it won't. Now, if it still does,
That's true.
That's one thing.
If it's like a Star Trek reboot,
Right.
then it would be.
Well, it could be like Star Trek reboot because Star Trek movies are technically reboots,
Yeah.
but they definitely
Like
have a lot of
relaunch.
love for the
Right.
original.
Relaunch, I get. Like
Yeah.
just something.
But
That,
a
Resurrection.
reboot in general is like a dirty
Yeah.
word. Like people are doing too many reboots, and it's very unfortunate. And also, this guy keeps reminding me of Jeff Winger.
That's really
he
funny.
was in everything in
Yeah.
like the late
Right.
90s, in like pretty much that exact role.
He suffers from depression. There was a film that he did about. Do you remember that in Santa Barbara with you?
That was him?
Yeah, that's him.
That's not him.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Why would I lie?
That's not him. It doesn't look like him.
Well, he's older now.
What's his? I'm looking it up. I believe that you wouldn't lie, but I don't believe you by like seeing it with my eyes.
So she doesn't think you're lying. She just thinks you're wrong.
Yes.
I'll wait. I love that. Like that's another
I'm
great little
prepared to be
detail
wrong.
that they just put in for fun is that he, like the chief, is like super stressed and he's got all this like incense and stuff.
Right.
There you go. That's how you get rid of rats eating your money.
The ratones.
Wait, do rats eat money? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
No, they don't
I
eat money.
think rats eat anything.
They're not goats though.
I mean, they're kind of like goats in that they eat anything. Going back to my original point that
Yeah,
rats
but
eat
that's the
anything.
thing I was arguing against.
Let's see here. I'm gonna find out.
I'm agreeing
I
with
guess if
you.
they were
Jarvis, can rats
starving.
eat money?
He named his Siri Jarvis because it has a British accent.
You know what? That is fair.
It's
Yeah,
confused.
it's fair. I
Hold on,
agree.
cancel that. I think it's too loud for him. He has sensitive ears. Let's see. Just
Even this drug.
Jarvis, can rats eat money?
Even this drug guy is nostalgic in this movie.
Thank you, Jarvis.
The good old days.
When we could just smoke cocaine with no problem. Those were the days.
Can rats eat money plant? Nope.
Wait, what? Money
There-
plant?
Apparently they don't. No one has any information on this. If you guys know any biologists in the neighborhood area, please ask them if.
Are you?
can
If you have a
contact
pet
us.
rat?
Oh my god, he looks so different. It is like as soon as I saw his thumbnail picture, like it is definitely him. He looks so different. Okay, sorry. Keep talking about rats.
Well, what do you
Is that
guys
his
think? Do you guys
daughter?
think that rats can eat
Yeah.
money?
Oh, don't laugh at the. Don't laugh. That guy's dead. Oh, he's got some. He's got some Madonna whore complex. going on. This villain's so great. He's like so classic, and then he has the. He's classic,
Yeah.
but still like they remember to include the. He really is nice about one thing.
Just a little bit of
Yeah.
like he's actually a human being.
Yeah.
So I want to do like a sketch of H's speech from Skyfall, where he's walking and
Nice.
he's talking about like the rats on the island, and it's this long speech where he goes, and they ate all each other, until there were two left, and then they died. And that's the end of it. And then Bond is like, oh, okay. And that's it. That's the end of his story.
So they just give each other shit all the time.
Yeah. It's a 90s. Well, it's 2003, but it is
90s,
a 90s
Yeah.
buddy cop movie. That's what you do.
I'm trying to like make this go back and focus.
You know, I said all that Mike and all you heard was Teddy.
Yeah.
Man, you can't keep suppressing my spiritual growth. My you need to suppress my
Michael Bay has like some random ongoing stuff in this movie. It's like clothes hanging up. Like that was a huge part of Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah.
Clothes hanging up. Oh, he.
And
yeah,
I
he
think
did do
wasn't there
Pearl
something
Harbor.
out in one of the Fast and Furious? Yeses.
Yeah. Was he? What was
Did
his
he do all
involvement?
the Fast and Furiouses?
No,
Or did he
what's
do
his name?
some
The
of
new
them?
director of Star Trek.
Right.
Yeah, the dreads. See, the blonde dreads.
very expensive. You, I knew I could do something for you.
Okay.
I mean, nice on you like that. Name my partner. We're on the Miami PD.
Oh, Will Smith.
We build up. We build up. We build up.
Yo, watch this. This is shit right here. This is shit.
So when I was looking up that guy,
Yeah.
it describes them as two loose cannon narcotics cops, and this
Yep.
that's that loose cannon they
Yep.
were talking about.
It's two Mel Gibsons from Lethal Weapon.
It's like a waste of alcohol.
Give me some pickles.
The thing.
It's a Buddha with glasses.
You have to protect what's important.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even worry about it.
I can't believe how many people they've already killed in this movie. Like,
Well, if you just count like the opening scene.
yeah, I was just thinking about the opening scene. Like, it was like, oh my god, they like totally shot them in the head. It's crazy.
So much jumping. So much jumping.
That's how you dodge bullets.
All I could think though when they entered there was like, oh, vampire den. Dude,
I
don't
forgot
think
about that
he's-
line.
It's not actually the devil.
His camera stuff is so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is crazy. How do they do this? I'd love to see like a behind the scenes of that shot. They're like going through railing and stuff.
They got a very tiny camera with wings.
It's not like Snitch. Maybe they'll just kill each other off. This shot is so crazy. You're right. This is crazy. Good directing. Oh my god, they
Yeah.
went through a bullet hole from the shattered glass to the other side of the room.
It just keeps going.
Yeah.
We're not immigration. They can't hear you because you're still fucking Haitians in a fucking little ass
Boom. Laura Croft shot.
So he says we're not immigration, so assuming that like if immigration came, these guys would just start shooting at them. Oh, this one person said, any chance telling us the timestamp so they'll be synced with us, but I don't know the timestamp.
Maybe we.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
we should be able to find out. Yeah, absolutely. Hold on. We can totally do that.
Somebody named Colton wants to know what the timestamp is.
Yeah, we have that
Oh,
technology.
and also Owlbear made it.
We have that power.
Owlbear.
Hey!
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure
You
I can do
have the
this.
power.
I'm pretty sure I can do this.
Oh man, it was still going. It was
Yeah.
kind of still going. Like,
Like that, back
Oh,
through.
oh shit, no, don't do that. Don't look in there. No. Oh my god, no, that's a bullet. Oh, I don't like it. It's too violent. I don't know. I mean, I'm watching Bad Boys too.
Right.
But for some reason,
51-13, 51-14,
It's
51-15, 51-16, 51-17.
Okay, hold on. We're at like 51
Yeah.
right now
ish.
for the time for the timestamp, Colton. If you would like to jump in on this,
Join in.
if you're approximately there, you're probably fine because they're in this shootout for a really long time. What present could we possibly have? Oh shit! I don't like that, guys. This is intense. They kill so many people.
What a nuts kick! Like that sent him flying.
They kill so many henchmen.
Yeah.
Stressed out. Wow, they are like they've got anger management. That's why they go to the therapy. That's so funny. That's so funny that they didn't even mean to kill all those people.
Let's ask some other suspects.
Oh, that's so mean. What? How fucked up is that?
Oh, he don't know nothing. His grave is under the intake.
He's so fucked up. He's like, oh, we'll just ask your friends who we
Mhm.
killed.
You can't tell shit, Mike. It's all fucked up. What's your point? Dead suspects can't say shit. Well, it seems like live suspects don't say shit either. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop this dude right here.
Oh, Jessie says that she's got evidence of money eating rats.
Ah, nice.
Oh, really? Okay, so
Yeah.
so there you go.
Though we would
Let's
need to
see
see
here.
that evidence to corroborate.
I'm pulling it up.
She linked to it.
It's this guy.
He looks like he's in a Best Buy commercial. I feel like he was profiling a little
Just a
bit.
smidge.
Are they playing something they need?
Rats eat cash. Beware of feeding rats. A farmer.
Oh.
Yeah, a farmer lost money to rats.
Why do you say the thing about the tongue ring?
Because it'll come up later.
Okay. No other reason.
It's a set.
Well, the subtitles are repeating all of his murmuring.
What's going on here? My daddy's coming, my daddy's coming, my daddy's coming.
Michael Bay loves people freaking out.
Yep. Oh.
I just like love their like real interactions that are happening amidst all of this craziness. They've killed so many people.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You okay? Dude, I'm not okay. I'm so upset."
At the heart, it's a relationship story.
I got that part right.
These responses are crazy to this story. A lot of people are just like, well, this is what you get for being greedy. It's like, no, the takeaway is that rats.
Rats eat money. Ratseatcash.com.
It's not like a plague of rats is sent to punish you.
That's one of the McPoyles from, if any of you are Always Sunny in Philadelphia fans.
By the
Which
way,
others?
the ice has like melted to the point where the mint is nice.
Nice and diluted.
It's nice, like you could taste the mint more now.
Okay. I'm comfortable talking to you. That's a real problem.
It's like they're a couple. I get it.
And everyone can hear.
You gotta do it. From now on, you can't say a word. Yes, I'm
I like that they shoot like all these like intimate conversation parts, just like an action film, where like it's gonna be a swooping shot of
Yeah.
like other people commenting.
That camera, that's just like permanent camera. How did they not notice that the whole time? That's a huge screen. I mean, I'll go with it because comedy.
Right.
It was funny. But it's silly because once they panned over, it was like, there's no way you would not have seen
They
that.
were
It's giant.
that deep of a conversation.
Well, she's not sympathetic, but the other gay couple is like, that is very wrong. And he was like, not letting him talk about his problems.
Okay, worst action film plot,
Right.
Fantastic Four 2. The problem is introduced by Silver Surfer. It's later solved by Silver Surfer.
Mhm.
I don't think that the Fantastic Four do anything,
Right.
right?
Right.
And Doom gets knocked out in the very beginning too.
You are correct. I will give it.
The only difference is like they get married, which is like no surprise.
I was thinking, because in my head I went to Pacific Rim, but then I realized no, that wasn't a plot. That was execution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
As did I. It was executed poorly in some spots.
Monster robot things.
I mean, when the robot hit the monster with the boat, that was awesome.
It was like the best Power Rangers movie they ever had.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Power Rangers the movie is a classic, and
With
I
the
haven't
ooze
seen it.
one,
I haven't
the
seen it
ooze?
since I was 12.
You don't want to.
So it must hold up.
Yeah, you don't want to. Even the Transformers animated movie did not hold up as much as you would hope.
Yeah, it
But
did-
it's still fun.
Yeah,
but
it's
like it
fun.
seems long when you're watching it as an adult.
It's also like the Transformers animated movie was very much about shattering the dreams of the youth. So it still has that going for it.
So it's still got that going for it. Sure. I love how they do this. Is this oh my god, that was so accurate where they're like saying the plan and
Yeah.
it cuts away to the plan.
Cover a
How's
lot of
that for a
ground
slice
really
of fried
quickly.
gold? It's such good directing.
That's not going to be an issue. We can handle that one. Slightly adjust our approach a little bit.
Why is it always gotta be rats?
Yeah, he's like, that's his snakes. Albert said that he's seen money eating snails.
Snails
What?
get money?
Yeah.
Wait,
How do
where have you
snails eat
seen
money?
money-eating snails?
I don't know what that would even entail.
They're so cute.
Snails?
Both snails and rats.
Oh, okay. I can't give you either. I'm sorry. Rats, I can get close to. I can get close.
But you're not a fan of snails?
No, I'm not gonna call them.
They can't
cute.
do anything.
Snails are kind of cute.
But they're like slugs with shells.
Yeah, the shell is what makes it cuter than the slug.
Yeah, slugs are gross.
They're the same thing.
No, but they have a little
But they have
shell.
little homes.
They have a little- And, you know, Turbo. I haven't seen Turbo. So I can't go out to that one. Rats are cute. Like rats, when you see them like that and
Right.
like how it is in a movie,
Right,
it's gross.
right.
But like if you spend some time with a pet, like a domesticated rat,
Okay.
they become cute because they're really smart and they're cute. Like if they're domesticated rats, they'll interact with you and they're really smart, and then they start to get like really cute.
Okay, okay.
The only thing that's
There
creepy
needs
is their
to-
little hands and their little tails.
Yeah, but like there needs to be a line between like pet rats and rats because they're different things.
I mean, they're the same species.
Yeah.
It's just like the way
But I
they
guess a
move
pet
and
dog is
stuff.
different than like a dog.
Right.
Yeah, but it's not like they don't look cute, but like cute has a lot to do with how they're acting. And moving and
Yeah,
stuff.
I guess they have little mustaches.
Like if they're in my walls eating through my cereal,
Not
they are
cute.
not cute.
Not cute.
That's true.
There's rats at the Natural History Museum,
Mm.
and they're like trained. And we went. They're just like, usually always there in this kind of like LA wildlife place where it's like rats and stuff.
I got pigeons.
They
I
got
guess.
rats.
Fuck.
And they run through these like little pipes and stuff. But then there's a demonstration because you can train them. They're like really smart pets, and they trained them. They were pretty. I mean, they were pretty cute when you see them up close, being all like.
I guess it might be part of me like being like city kid. When I think rat.
Yeah, it's like a cockroach. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And also when I was growing up, like how science classes sometimes have like a
Mm.
classroom pet.
Yeah.
We had like a rat, so I'm not thinking like gross rat.
We have,
But
like,
I can see how they
mice.
have a cockroach-like
Mice are pets?
presence.
No, not as pets. We
Oh,
just
I
have
don't
mice.
like mice.
Okay.
Lives in, like, the
Mice are
hills.
not cute.
Yeah,
We got that too.
I'm okay with rats, but not mice.
mice run around.
I had pet
Yeah.
mice and one ate the other one.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They do that. That's the thing. Like when they feel like they don't have enough space or
Mm.
their territory is being infringed upon, they like
Yeah.
eat each other.
A lot of rodents do that. It's unfortunate because you think they're adorable, but rabbits do that too. Like they eat their young.
They eat their young. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are a rodent. Rodents eat their young. Like
Yeah.
because people were saying that they had it. Somebody was saying how they had hamsters and like
Mm.
they have to take the babies out because the hamsters
Yeah.
just like eat them, which is horrifying.
Yeah, well, it's like an instinct for it. There's not enough food. Better to eat it than let it like starve to death.
Mhm.
type thing.
I guess if you say it that way, it makes more sense. But I feel like
It's a little
hamsters are not
cray-cray.
thinking through it that way, and
No.
they're just like
It's
eating.
I think it's an instinct when they think there isn't going to be enough food.
it's weird. Because yeah, it seems like an odd thing to want to eat your young because
Yeah.
you would think they need to
Mhm.
spread. This guy.
This is a broken home. See, this is the great like little element of storytelling is that they need to go into the house and do this stuff, but they need to add conflict, which is
Mhm.
that he's afraid of rats.
Ew. See, so cute. So cute. Oh my god, how do they do that? How are they making that shot? They fuck just like us. What's that gonna do, Will? What's that gonna... I don't know.
Just to stay warm.
I never know his characters' names. He's always Okay, I think we're about to know the answer to the snail thing.
Okay.
My grandmother foolishly put
Uh-oh.
money. Oh wait, something happened. Yeah, okay, I'll read this in a second. Oh. Oh, it's okay.
He's not wrong though.
Humping rats, like cockroaches.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
See, same thing.
I was learning about the rat kings the other day.
Yeah.
Those are crazy.
Wait, rat kings? Is that a real
Yeah,
thing, or is that
it
just from the
is.
Nutcracker?
It's really freaky. It's not as cute as the Nutcracker.
But he's a bad guy in the Nutcracker. It's not cute.
It's less cute. The bad guy than the villain of the Nutcracker.
Oh. Cool. That was like a zoom. Oh, cool goblet.
Bad guys always have the coolest.
Mhm.
Oh shit! What the fuck? That was a move. That was a bargaining tactic. Holy shit!
What is that? Like a
The shit
ice cream
they
tub
do.
or?
My God, the shit they do to like the bad guys in these movies are
Mhm.
so fucked up because
Yep.
when you look at it, like they're partners too, just like Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Like, what if they just brought Martin Lawrence's body?
Yeah, it's like Game of
So
Thrones
fucked
level
up.
violence.
Oh, trying to play it cool out here. It's a tortilla.
Oh.
It's a lot of tortillas.
I like how we have like the two bad guy ethnicities at the time
Yeah.
arguing. Oh, you're so Cuban. Oh, you're so Russian.
Which is worse?
They're both so bad. Aww.
My daughter.
Like he's gonna go to like his games.
They go to the same
Pretty
school. Where do they go?
nice.
St. Anthony's? St. Anthony's? Oh
Should
my
I
God.
go to the parent-teacher conference in your position?
Maybe we can carpool some of that.
Why don't you bring the son over? We have play date.
Now you buy
Okay,
20
like-
gift wrapping.
Okay. The snail thing. My grandmother foolishly put money in an envelope in the post. It arrived and they ate through the envelope during the
Dang.
night. Like one night, holes in the money and their money, I think he's in Canada, sorry if I'm wrong, is plastic like tougher than US currency and they ate through the
What?
Yeah.
overnight.
Snails can eat through everything?
Well, I'm
I
good.
guess.
Great. Good to know that in terms of the apocalypse, we also have to worry about snails now.
Whoa.
Oh, and then he followed it up with "Look up snail's mouth. It's a freaky blade saw."
All right, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
Snail's mouth.
Snail mouth.
Freaky Blade Saw.
Maybe if you look up
That's-
freaky blade saw, you'll get.
I was gonna say that's a pretty good band name.
freaky. Yeah.
We're Freaky Blade Saw.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm gonna look. Oh, why did it search for a snake mouth? Hold on.
Because snake mouths are interesting too, because their jaw detaches.
What thing I'm doing? Jarvis, what does a snail's mouth look like?
Jarvis. Are you watching Agent Carter?
I'm not.
I'm not either, but I watched some
Mm.
of it, and Jarvis is in it, and he was great.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so
Like
good.
not the Jarvis from Iron Man where they made him into
Right.
the robot, but like the real character of Jarvis, but like young Jarvis.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Because
got
in the comics he's like the butler.
it. Yeah.
He's like a person. He's not the robot. Then they
Yeah.
changed him into the robot, which makes sense because they had a lot of stuff going on in that movie.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, wait, what?
Do we
What
need-
the heck is up
But
with
now in
snails?
Agent Carter, there's like younger Jarvis who's like the butler to get shot in the head all the time. The butler to you know how they introduced Tony Stark's dad
Right.
in
Right. Okay.
Captain America.
Yeah.
It's like his butler. It's Jarvis.
I was forgetting where Agent Carter fell in
It's
the
like
timeline.
yeah, it's
Okay,
old
right.
timey.
Right.
Old in the old times.
And in the olden days,
Hmm.
back when things were black and white.
Yeah, or sepia at least.
Oh,
It's
yes.
more like a sepia.
Yeah,
time.
they got snails have crazy mouths.
Also, another good band name.
I
It's
see.
kind of hard to see like a clear
It's
picture,
weird.
but yeah,
Ew,
they've got,
that's weird.
That is very unpleasant.
yeah.
I would
All
not
right,
want to
well,
get-
snails have dropped down on the cute scale.
Thank you.
All right.
They're not so cute when you look at them. Oh, there's its little mouth. Like that is freaky. Look at those little teeth.
They look like
Unpleasant.
yeah.
I'm not down with that.
Wait, why are they all laughing at him? I missed it. I love how they all talk over each other too. Like he does this talking over each other thing a lot in this movie
Yeah.
for
Mhm.
comedy.
Mm.
to join the army.
Of cry.
Oh, that's unnecessary.
He only speaks Spanish when he's swearing to his cohorts, who all probably speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Doesn't need to be speaking in
Why are you
English.
speaking in Spanish for swear words, sir? So we get an R rating.
Also, to be fair, Spanish
Oh,
probably
that's
one
what
of the best
Joseph
languages to
used-
curse in.
Oh yeah, totally. That's what Yosef used to look like
Yeah,
before
no.
he was in a tortilla bin.
I didn't know tortillas came in bins.
Well, like if you have a restaurant, you're ordering tortillas in bulk.
It's a lot of tortillas.
Can you like get that for home use? Yeah, like a bin of tortillas. please.
Yeah.
Dude, did you guys see how thick that
Two
his
buckets
glasses
of meat.
were? Okay, look at the side, not the frames.
Right.
Like, look at how
Yeah.
thick those are. That's ridiculous.
They need some corrective lenses.
Yeah, you cannot see.
Yeah, tape deck.
Now, this is the second commandment of him. Tell him, yes, but we
Oh, they're translating for him. I get it.
Oh, empty. Oh, let me. Well, wait, he has a meeting this afternoon.
Ugh.
Uh-ohs. What's her name? Sid?
Sid from
Sid.
Alias.
From Toy, I was gonna say from Toy Story. That's where our minds are different.
Did he record the song Miami after this movie?
Oh,
There
going
it is.
to my mojitos.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Clink.
Clink.
Clink,
There you go.
clink.
That's better. That's better.
These are not.
So these guys are the ones monitoring like her. They're like her.
Yeah,
people.
DEA
Yeah.
people, right?
It's funny how like so much law enforcement in this movie, all the branches, they don't coordinate. In any movie, they
Yeah.
don't like coordinate.
I have a feeling that's also real life.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like they are different departments, and if you think of them almost, if they're just like how other businesses function,
Yeah.
and how like nothing is efficient.
Yeah, there's just this point where communication just stops.
But like
This
in
is
this
our
case,
stuff.
it's like life and death. they don't. She's hair in her mouth. It's really distracting.
Isn't this great? Walking into the water.
This water is unreal right now.
Mhm.
Is that how Floridian coasts look?
Yeah.
You say with hesitation.
Why is it so
Um,
blurry? There you go. Sorry, what?
I'm sure some beaches.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you know, I was raised on an island, so pretty much every beach is just like meh.
Did the beaches look like this? Like on the island?
You got to can see the bottom of the seafloor level.
Like the light blue.
Yeah,
that's like
yeah.
that's like a really like Caribbean type of
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
At least in the brochures or whatever. They always make it light blue like that.
Yeah, it's that
Which
light
looks
blue color.
fake, but I guess that's real.
Yep, because the water is perfectly clear, so it perfectly reflects the color of the sky.
Oh, whoa, is that why?
So it's
Is that why?
that blue color, and you can see right down to the
Whoa,
bottom.
that's cool. So the way that you get that color is just by it being super clear.
Mhm.
Whoa, that's very impressive. No wonder that's like a symbol for like tropical paradise
Yeah.
or whatever, because like that has to be so clear. I didn't know that. That's why. I thought like, oh, really blue water. That's like reefs and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, it's the sky. So that's why, like, you know, you go to a beach and it's kind of like a little muddy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm good.
The beaches in Texas were terrible. California beaches are nice, but Texas with like the Gulf of Mexico
Yeah.
is like brown. It's
That's
not
fine.
even like just dark blue like how it is. It's just brown.
You try to go for a swim and you
horrible.
just start like walking
You don't
across
go
the
for a
mud.
swim. You do not go for a swim. It's just like mud. It's brown and there's like it's really polluted.
Well, like also like in Boston, we had the Charles, and the whole joke was about how polluted the Charles River was.
That was the thing.
It was the thing.
That's kind of like the Gulf.
They cleaned it up like
Oh,
towards
yeah,
the end
right.
of the
It was like a war on drugs sort of thing.
90s.
I remember
All I'm
when
saying is when a band literally does a song called I Love That Dirty Water, Boston, You're My Home.
it's a sign. It's a sign. No, I just remember I saw like this is gross. I'll wait till you guys are not drinking. Like I saw dirty diaper floating in the Gulf of Mexico, and I was young. I was like, this is polluted. It's warm though. On the plus side, it's really
Mhm.
warm, but you don't really want to go in it.
And then you start like thinking in your head, well, if that's the one dirty diaper I saw, how many are actually?
Cut to. California beaches are interesting because half of them are like super beautiful white sandy beaches, and
Right.
the other are like kelpy, like, really salty.
Right.
Yeah, he's calling him out on this shit. It's like, what are you even talking about? This is his therapy.
I like that. Dumb as a bucket of shrimp.
bucket of shrimp. We should use that. I wish we ordered wings, Omar. I really wish
We
did.
still can.
Can we?
Yeah. Do you guys think that we should get wings?
Leave your answers.
Put up a poll.
You can now. Google Hangouts has all these new
Yeah,
tools
yeah.
that I learned when I just started this, and it showed me what you can do with those little
Wings.
polls.
Yes, no, mozzarella sticks.
That's the maybe of wings. Oh, it's this guy. As though we don't remember this sequence.
General Zod.
I ain't no snitch. Oh, you ain't no snitch. Oh, damn. That's a shame. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send a special 8x10 to us, KKK, buddy. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's a digital photo.
Digital photo.
The way they blackmail people is so funny in this. Like they're dancing and then
Yeah.
this, like.
Gotta make it German.
There's too much
The
heat in
heat-
Miami. There's global warming going on in Miami.
That's not the heat, that's the humidity.
You should probably get a haircut. It's probably retaining a lot of heat in your upper head. Just an idea.
Why is it so out of focus, you guys?
Yeah, webcam, come on,
Tell
Logitech.
you, it's just the world.
What do I even do? Hmm.
All right.
I don't know. Oh well. It's I've been trying to lean because it's not as out of focus the closer it is to you.
Pardon?
The closer you are to the camera, it's not as out of focus.
That's weird. It's weird. I don't like it. What's your guys' favorite action movie? Go ahead and tweet at us, at 2BrokeGeeks, number 2, BrokeGeeks. Because there's so many action films. I feel like so many movies can be considered action films nowadays.
I was waiting so I could ask if we should order wings. Hammocks.
Hammocks are so comfy.
Chilling in a hammock.
Is that a song?
What? No, I just was I singing?
It's, yeah, it was
I
sing-songy.
thought it was just
Chilling in a hammock,
Chilling in a hammock.
waiting for the panic.
Chilling in a hammock, waiting for the panic. Oh shit! You took all the words that go with that.
Gonna read a play. It was written by Mammoth.
That's funny. What'd you say, Will? Mm-hmm. Oh. That's what he's trying to say.
That's it. If you're wondering,
little smile.
this is like Friends. It's like when Chandler and Monica got together. Okay, we're at 120. In case you want to fast forward the movie, we are at 120.
She's cute. Her little smile, her little sister.
Gabrielle?
Her little sister smile was cute.
Mhm.
She's like, now we're seeing each other. Ding! I love it too because he was like, the Banshee shoes are horrible.
Yeah.
It's funny.
All right.
It's funny, but it's no Independence Day. I'm like a little tired. No, not of aliens.
Let's
They're
see
good.
what's the best place to get wings around here.
You gotta order from Domino's at this point.
I'm just worried that the snails are gonna get to the box and they're gonna eat through the box and they're gonna eat our
Oh
wings.
no. Oh, we should make a horror movie.
Make a horror movie about snails?
Yeah, horror movie about snails.
What do you think, Mark? Horror movie about snails? Are you guys in?
Yes.
Horror movie about snails? Horror movie about snails?
That would be absolutely terrifying.
Giant snails, like those giant ant like monster movies.
Would
with
it be
snails.
scarier if they're giant snails or a swarm of very small snails?
Swarm of very small
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you guys think?
Because it's already
Giant?
scary to know that they can actually do that.
Right now, while we're waiting for the movie to kind of pick up, we will go ahead
I got a little
and
tired.
pitch the snail movie. But first, we need to know: is it one giant snail or is it a swarm of snails?
And where
Tweet
should we
us.
order wings from?
Tweet at us which one you think it should be. Number 2 Broke Geeks.
Right.
And then we're gonna make up a movie right here,
Right.
either about one giant snail or a swarm of snails.
Remember Snailians?
What?
What?
Snailians, the supersonic shell fighters?
No.
Okay, so you remember how in the 90s they had those like the half rubber ball toy thing where you would flip it and put it down and it will pop and you'll jump and because you were 5 you'll be like, yay, that was awesome. So they made an entire franchise off of that called Snailians, where they were like
It's a show or is it just like a toy?
both. Because it was essentially like they were sort of Ninja Turtles, snails that became humanoid,
Okay.
and they got super special armor
This sounds weird.
that they would wear,
Uh-huh.
and then they would have the shells on their back, and the shells on their back would be the rubber toy.
What? I
So
remember
this
the Mighty
is like-
Duck show.
This is just
Yeah.
part of the like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Samurai Pizza Cats, Street
Biker Mi-
Shark.
Well,
like,
yeah, the
that kind of
ones
thing.
that came after that, like the Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars, Snailians.
Oh, okay. Weird. I don't remember Snailians at
Yeah,
all.
I remember I actually had one of their figures because like they had armor, and that's badass.
I mean, I only got out of that wave. I probably only got Street Sharks.
Street Sharks were awesome.
They were jawsome.
They were very
It's
awesome.
Dan Marino? I totally forgot that Dan Marino's in this.
Probably don't want to say that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, out loud.
In front of Dan Marino.
Should we order wings?
Yeah.
Going back to the important questions.
I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, Owlbear asks, would you rather be attacked by one elephant-sized snail or 100 snail-sized elephants?
Which would I rather be attacked
Yeah, one elephant-sized snail. I'm guessing an adult elephant.
with? Right.
No, I want
Or
the little
100
elephants.
Yeah, I would take the little elephants.
Because a
Really?
giant snail would
Yeah.
be. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
with
I have a
giant
feeling
snail.
I
Salt!
Was it?
That's a shit ton of
That's
salt.
the
Oh,
size
oh,
of an
I'm sorry, you're right.
elephant?
Yeah, let's go with the 100 snails. I'm sure that'll be like much less.
No, 100
they're
tiny elephants.
And elephants
Oh,
can't do
then how are you?
shit.
What?
They can't do shit. You just
Yeah,
What are you
just
talking
do this
about?
thing.
yeah. You just,
If snails can
Get
eat
home.
money,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that elephants can do something.
no, but like little tiny elephants, mostly all their power comes from the fact they're so huge.
Okay, would you guys want to hang
Tiny
out with
elephants,
100
whatever. I just
ants?
Like hang out?
100 ants
No.
isn't that
Like
much.
be attacked by
that
100
many
ants.
Okay, I would not like that either.
But ants have like venom and stuff. Elephants don't have venom. All they have are little tusks, which are gonna take them a while to like navigate.
Yeah, that's
You
the
just-
thing. Like, if it was if it's a thing that was evolved tiny, then
Uh-huh.
it sucks that it's still
Yeah.
tiny. But if it's a big thing made tiny,
Like what's
then
it?
without
Because
its size,
most of its strengths come from its size. Like elephants are fearsome.
like pretty much the only big thing that would still be scary tiny is a shark, because that's just essentially
Yeah.
a piranha.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Yep. All right, I guess we're back. We're like waiting. Maybe it's just because I'm tired and I want wings. But we're back in the car chase, so it's good. My coffins are back somehow.
Elliot says, the real question is, are you more afraid of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Bugman or the worm monster from Men in Black?
Wait, which one?
Bugman.
Which one's the Bugman?
Let me pull it up and show you.
But what was happening in the episode? What does he do?
It is, and once I show you, it'll all come together.
Okay.
And
What was
they'll
the
get
other
wings.
See, whether or not it's factually accurate, if it's one big thing, your mind kind of feels like there's a way to escape.
Except for the slug, though. The one big slug, I felt like there was no way to escape.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Because it just keeps coming.
Ew. It ran over her body.
I mean, it's the exact same guy, but
what
it's
a
this.
horrible car chase.
You remember that guy?
Kind of.
I think he's creepier than the Men in Black guy.
Yeah, Buttman
Right?
definitely. Yeah.
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 I'm more scared of the
Are
Black man.
they in Venice? Oh, no, it's Miami.
Like in general, like the Men in Black, aliens, like even the main antagonist of the first one, kind of creepy, but they weren't like overly creepy.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst.
Nah.
It wasn't the worst in the world.
They're creepy, but like more gross than anything.
Yeah.
That's something you don't hear every day. Undercover police! We're undercover police! Why do they even specify undercover? Like,
Where's your badge? I didn't bring it.
oh, this movie's so violent.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Okay, a bunch of giant snails and call it blade mouth freaks. This is the movie.
Done. A bunch of giant snails.
Yeah,
So clearly
How
we're
much
dealing.
more of this movie do we have?
we're about halfway.
You're lying.
Not really.
It has
but
to
let's
be
see.
almost
Yeah,
done.
it's a 2 hour.
Is it 2 hour? Oh, it's back in focus, guys!
Yay!
We
Thanks,
did
Google.
Yay!
Yep. 2.5.
They need a couples therapist.
Yep.
I love it. There's not ever like a solemn moment that they're having together. They're not like, oh, we might die. Good luck out there.
That's just not how men talk.
Not these men. No dramatic sequence for these guys.
If you stick with us until the very end, I will draw and send to you a poster for Blade Mouth Freaks.
So we're
The
clearly,
Grindhouse poster for Blade Mouth Freaks.
so like clearly we're dealing with like a Godzilla type situation where like a cluster of snails got near some radioactive ooze and expanded to
Yeah,
terrifying size.
that's the only explanation.
Right.
When we say giant snails, do we mean giant kaiju snails or just like dog-sized snails?
Kaiju size.
Yeah, because like
Kaiju
any-
size?
Oh yeah, most
Because
definitely.
really, like
Whoa.
anything larger
Yeah.
than like my hand is like a giant snail.
Right.
There's a range.
But we're definitely talking about something where you look up and the snail is bearing down on you,
Mm-hmm.
right? So you have like the guys in the tank, like about to take down the snails,
And then
and they turn the corner in the city,
they see the giant snail.
yeah.
This is not a thing that could be happening. Like he's like on the rail. I mean, he's on the outside of this train. You'll see. You'll see. Ooh,
Whoa, that was a
Yeah.
that would
sound.
kill him.
He's like a DDR like announcer. Host. Whoa.
I don't know if that's how that would happen either.
That would suck.
I'm gonna think about this next time I'm on the metro.
If you're not on a train and already thinking about if a kung fu fight broke out, how would I handle it? You're
Also,
doing it
that
wrong.
I usually
That
just
glass
think about,
is
like,
super breakable.
I'm constantly thinking about when I'm high up on the train, like my escape path.
Yep,
When I
yep,
get
yep.
to the train.
Whoa.
Why would you do that? Why would you go and do that? That's horrible. Oh, why? Why would anyone? Ew. He's just, yeah.
What would your theme song be if you were part of a cool cop duo, SLEA?
Now, by theme song, do you mean like the opening sequence or the song you sing together with your buddy right after you have a fight?
Both.
Okay. Wait, it's going to be the same one?
No,
Okay.
they
The
have to
theme
be
song?
different.
Oh, go ahead.
No, because like the opening theme song, like the cool opening sequence would be over Hard Times.
Ooh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the
What's that?
John Legend and the Roots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Right?
Yeah.
Got like that funky feel to it, but it's also modern enough to work. And I guess the song in the car would have to be like, what other option is there? Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer.
Ooh.
Yeah, good one.
Either that or Cherokee.
That's good. That's good. The song that I would sing with my cop partner.
This argument they're having is funny, by the way. They're like, well, technically they were dead already before you ran them over. And he's like, it doesn't matter if they were dead or not. You ran them over. You kept corpses in the street. This guy's so angry. He's like what's his name? Spider-Man. What's his name?
JJJ.
Yeah. You got it. Nailed it. What's up?
The song that I would sing with my cop partner would be Ain't No Mountain High.
Yes.
Good one.
That would be like our action movie climax song.
I can see that.
And then the theme, I think it'd just be like a classic 70s, like groovy, like some guitar flange in there.
But the important thing is the heavy bass.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like a funky Hill Street Blues opening.
And then the horns come in.
Yeah, it's gotta also be like a touch of like the Wonder Woman theme a little bit too. Like it can't just be like groove-tastic. It's not a late night cop show.
Right.
It's like we get up at like early, we solve our case by 11, we get lunch. And that's every episode.
I'm gonna take a theme song based on what you said, but then you're gonna be like, damn it! And did the Cowboy Bebop theme.
Oh,
Tank,
man.
Tank, yeah.
That.
Because that's what you remind me, like, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm gonna take that one. I used to just listen to that music in high school, like all the Cowboy Bebop music. It's so good.
There's like how long is that fucking album? It's like 2-hour-long album of Cowboy Bebop music.
The soundtrack is 2 discs.
Yeah, and it's like it's 13 episodes. They didn't use all the songs, but they're all amazing.
So good.
So there was a massage chair at UCSB, and hopefully there still is. And you could go there and just relax, and like it was like to promote wellness and like mental health and physical health. And there were a bunch of different like CDs that you could choose to like listen to. And the one that I would always go for was the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack. They had like a bunch of other stuff like Mozart and everything, which is all really great.
Right.
Yeah, to
But
relax you.
but I was
The
just like,
way
this
you
is it.
unwind is
Cowboy
Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop.
That's very
Right,
true.
you imagine yourself in like a lowrider hitting that corner and the hubcap popping off as you drive through a trash can.
Yeah.
Guess it would be a space hubcap and space trash can.
Just
But you get
spins
the
out
point.
in space. That's pretty cool.
It's a nice ass house.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I can't believe how long this movie is.
All the movies you haven't seen and you've chosen to watch are all
like really long.
Yeah, whereas like the Omar Will Watch Anything movies have all been like an hour.
Like an hour,
Like 65 minutes.
Well, the majority of like the, shall we say, important movies from that time period.
We're all 2 hours.
Yeah.
Especially Michael Bay films. They're all really
Well,
long.
I remember when we watched The Patriot, and I realized that it was
It's a
3
3-hour
hours.
movie.
And I was like, I did not sign up for that. I was really upset. Like, I don't think I necessarily showed it a lot, but like, I was freaking out about it. I was not happy. I'm hungry. Thank you.
I
Domino's
see-
episode.
I was gonna say, I see wings happening. No, look,
Aw,
they've been together since high school.
Bad
they
Boys Club.
have. Aw, but what about Bad Boys 1? I thought they just became partners at the end of that. Super tall. How'd you like to have this guy?
Dad of the year.
Little young Thundercats.
She's all like, everyone knows you're a cop, Dad. The good cop back up. This guy. Just tormenting this kid. It's a funny scene. It's all right. I'm back. I'm back. All right, Bad Boys 2. Well played.
You brought me back in.
Did he just ludicrous looking?
He does kind of look ludicrous too. Luda.
Most intimidating.
They were apart at the top of the scene, and now they were brought together.
All they needed was a 15-year-old.
Really tall 15-year-old. That was great. All right, I'm back. I'm back. This was good. The comedy is what gets me. Yeah, wings. You got some wings?
I'm down for wings.
Yeah.
All right, we got BBQ wings.
Hot.
I know what that stands for.
Hot wings.
Hot wings, sweet mango, habanero wings, and plain wings. What are plain wings? Just
Yeah, what
I
is
would
that?
assume BBQ wings would fall under the.
Like the classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
plain wings? They're just chicken? Just raw chicken?
Oh, no. Plain wings. So it's metal.
Oh,
Like
it's the
fiberglass.
wings from a
Yeah,
plane.
yeah.
Nah, yeah,
it bends in a certain way, you
Yeah,
get some lift.
yeah.
Yeah, I got it. But you got to put some thrust behind it.
Those are pretty good, I would say.
Understand.
Crunchy.
Country.
They're updating Storm Over California in Disneyland.
Wings.
Priorities.
After the wings are on their way.
Fine.
Thank you. Hot wings, please. Should we get anything else?
I think so.
You want like pizza or something?
I'm down for whatevs.
You down for pizza?
I'm down for pizza. I could be down for the pizza.
I'm just getting plain wings. Sorry, guys.
That's cool
Don't
too.
get plain.
Just kidding. All right, we got hot wings. Should we get barbecue wings as well? This is so
I
entertaining.
just want hot wings. Yeah, sorry guys. There's a lull. Okay, there's a lull. I like totally forgot her live stream. I so wanted wings that badly.
I'm on.
I mean,
Let me
it's
take
not
care of
really
this.
like a lull. It's entertaining, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you're hungry, it's a lull.
You know what? I trust what's happening over there. Whatever happens over there is going to be good.
It's not really a lull because it was funny. They were talking about hot cocoa. And it was funny.
No, they're doing cop things. They're doing cop things. They were doing cop things in blue. Now they're doing cop things in yellow.
How advanced do you think this tiny camera was at the time? It's like technology advances so quickly that I don't even know. Like,
Is that a GoPro? Like
yeah,
what?
like it seems like it's so advanced. Like, I'd be impressed by that camera. It's like a tiny GoPro.
Well, this was 03, so that was
It's like
what
10
12.
years ago.
Yeah.
Over 10 years ago.
Which, by the way, still freaking weird.
Yeah, I know, right? Because anything past 2000, I just count as like
Well, that's the thing.
now.
2010, by not being like a decade, like
Yeah.
80, 90, it
Just
feels
disappears.
yeah, it's just gone.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like.
And it's 10 years.
I know, it's crazy. And it doesn't have that much of an identity, really, because the early
Yeah.
2000s were so 90s-y.
Yeah,
And then, like, mid-2000s or whatever are kind of closest to now.
right. So it's like you kind of just lose that decade.
Yeah, it totally lost it. It's like a decade-long daylight savings time happened to us.
Yeah, like when I looked up Bad Boys, it was made in 1993, and I was just like, okay, that was 10 years ago, and it took me a second to
Oh,
just
no,
like,
I
wait a
always
minute,
do
no,
that.
no,
I always do
more than
that.
that.
when it's 2000 and just eat from 99, just saying like 99 to 2000,
Yeah.
I think it's like so much more recent. And everything that like we think of as 90s could pretty much be.
Oh.
Like we were talking about 90s music the other day, and we were realizing that was also all early 2000s.
How often does Will Smith have to be in like a weird scene in a mortuary?
It's like a Men in Black. So, we were just watching Sleepy Hollow, and it looked so similar.
Mm-hmm. Didn't expect
Do
that.
people's
Will Smith.
yeah? What is that? Good point. He's like, I'm not a necrophiliac. Is that what you're saying? This looks. I don't know if that's what like boobs do when you're dead. They have to. Those were fake boobs.
Almost certainly.
Oh.
There you go.
Look at that. How do you guys feel about Wild Wild West?
I like it.
I like the idea more than the movie.
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's weird and fun.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
the pieces are there.
It
There's
just
something
didn't
weird about
come
it.
together.
No,
Yeah.
it's definitely it doesn't come together. There is something weird about it, but I think I like the weirdness too. Like I think that whatever how it just like doesn't quite come together,
Yeah.
and you're like that was a strange like it's buried in my mind. I like that sensation of it.
Right.
Also,
Oh no! Cover your eyes, everybody. Cover
why?
your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, cover your eyes.
Ew! Why didn't you warn me? You did. I did. Ew.
This is like a horror scene. There's like lightning.
Well, that's the
going
thing.
on.
Like they're doing it as a pure comedy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That would not fly.
Yeah.
nowadays.
No, there's so much violence and death in this. Like the comedy is what sells it.
Mhm.
They establish it right up front. Ew. I'm Martin Lawrence right now.
How did that guy swallow that entire bag?
They put it in there and then they sewed it up. Like, right?
So that was a Sixth Sense reference,
What
which
is it?
theoretically would date the movie, except I think Sixth Sense references are kind of timeless.
Yeah. Not Sixth Sense, but Sixth Sense references are timeless.
So now do you see what happened? He took, so the ecstasy pills fell into the cup that Martin Lawrence just drank
I don't
from.
know. How does he not notice that when he's drinking it?
He's very distracted.
This is like a slapsticky movie.
Working on it.
I can do it. I don't mean to. I'm just hungry. And I don't want my enjoyment of the movie to suffer from hunger. I'm just trying to be as fair as possible
To the film.
to all the movies.
Of the movies.
All the movies. I get like congested. I almost started saying our address out loud, which we're not.
How many of you guys are watching along?
You gotta give them time to answer though.
That's
There's
it.
a
That's
lag.
all I asked. It's like shot like a horror film.
It's
There's
like,
like
a,
lightning.
it's like a horror comedy right now.
Have you seen Sister Act 2?
I've never
Oh
seen,
yeah, I saw that forever ago.
I haven't seen Sister Act. I know it's
Oh,
about
really?
nuns. Yeah,
Elia's asking.
that could
Yeah.
be.
Albert says Blade Mouth freaks just when you thought
Wait,
it was
is it
safe to
done
go back
already?
into the garden.
Was that it?
Pardon?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't it, was it?
You're starting fresh. But if you do this, it's a coupon. Couponing.
But I thought we already ordered.
Yeah, I freaked out on my phone. That's why I went to the iPad.
Dang it! Oops.
So is the in Blade Mouth Freaks is the final weapon the army constructs, like in third act, to
Uh-huh.
finally take them out, a giant tank salt shaker that fires shells of pure sodium at the snails.
I feel like we can't rely on sodium. I feel like that just has to get taken out.
Okay, so maybe it's like halfway through the second act they roll it up, and they're just like, this is going to be what takes them down.
Yeah.
It takes down like 2 and then gets demolished.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing an 8-piece.
Yes. Again, if you hang out with us until the very end, I will draw.
You
And
watch
keep in
us
mind,
order wings
I'm
and
not
pizza.
good at drawing stuff. I'm not an artist.
I have like spooky lighting right now.
Whoa.
Okay, that's all.
Are you afraid of the dark?
We should
Yes,
do
yes,
that.
I am. Why do you keep asking?
Martin Lawrence. Oh, because he's on ecstasy. I was like, he's doing his weird thing. No, that's right.
Sheldon says I'm watching now in Australia on my birthday.
Happy
Happy
Yay. Happy birthday.
Are there any birthday wishes that you have that we could facilitate while watching Bad Boys 2? We could like do a song.
Yeah.
Here, you can choose the pizza because I don't eat pizza, but you could do a gluten-free pizza.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
Happy birthday.
Let's make sure he wants to hear first.
Yeah, what does he want?
We'll find out.
Owlbear, I learned, is also from Australia. I think I knew this, but I forgot. So that's the money that the snail ate through. And I was like, is he Canadian? He's Australian.
Albert says Blade Round Freaks, Final Act Weapon, C, Final Scene of Evolution. That's great.
Well played.
Great reference.
Yep.
Not enough people talk about evolution.
Why are they doing a house call on him right now?
And Leah says that she is not watching the movie, but she's able to follow along because she's seen it so many times.
So
you know what? That's a good place to be.
Yeah, I agree. Now I've got the spooky lighting.
You guys haven't seen this in like 10 years each.
Yeah.
So did you find as soon as it started playing, you remember like the whole thing?
It didn't come back. Specific moments were just like, oh yeah, I remember when Martin Lawrence was high on the ecstasies.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
We messed up today, but we got
Just throw in some ecstasy.
Yeah.
The movie's like.
It's like, how do you make a scene that could be rather dry? Not.
I'm glad that they put in that thought and effort. You know, like they could have just let the scene be dry. I love Will Smith's angry face. Whosa.
Oh, remember we said we wanted Paul Pockets and Reyes? Yeah, Paul Pockets.
Nice cover.
Just get rid of it.
The one thing they do well, and a lot of buddy cop movies don't do this, is they swap who's playing the straight man. Depending on the situation.
They do that well. You're right. It's nice cover. They're down for whatever.
Okay.
I'm glad that he's so dedicated. Oh, there you go. I'm glad that their captain is so dedicated that he didn't notice until like right now. He could have just said that around the front.
Also, he should have been taking way better
Oh,
care
okay.
of him. Like, he's like probably overheating. He's probably dehydrated.
Yeah.
That's why he was drinking the flower water. Seems like he's doing a good job of acting like he's on ecstasy. I don't have.
Yes, don't have a whole lot of experience on the matter.
Yeah, but it seems like he's doing a great job. Okay.
In Bad Boys 1, it's Taleone, right?
Don't remember.
I mean, I don't know because I don't know. This guy, I can't believe it's the same guy that you were saying. That guy. He's the guy. He's the guy in the Matrix who betrays.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Cypher, right?
Yep.
There it
Who
is.
betrays them for fake steak. It's not even real. It's like getting paid in in-app purchases.
But that means that it's that much more delicious.
He did say something like that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Is that his line?
And it's not his line, but I'm just saying, since we're all clearly living in the Matrix.
What they should have done, if they really wanted a failsafe on the Matrix, is have like another program where they wake up and they're like, "Oh my God, we're in the Matrix," but that's also part of the program.
Yeah.
Like do a dream within a dream.
Dream type thing, yeah.
I mean, like their AI is not that good if they didn't think of that. Like that's a really easy way to.
You could just like layer it a couple of times.
I like
if he undoes her shirt, that's where the microphone is. Why would you put the microphone by your boobs if he likes you for your boobs?
You should put it near your brains. Ideas like that.
Yeah, if she
Never
put that
disrespect
microphone in her
brains.
eyes, he would not even notice.
Hello, my wire's up here.
Shit.
I would definitely be worried about putting like undercover cops in these situations because those guys shoot everybody.
Yeah.
And they don't coordinate. They don't say who's like an undercover cop.
Just looking like.
Okay, what do we get? We got hot wings.
Whoa.
And we got 2 pizzas. Okay.
They're not gangbang no homeless house. They cops. Cops. They won't try to leave the alone. I think they were looking at
Uh-oh, they gave her away. She had her shit together. Uh-oh.
But her brother and her boyfriend fuck shit up.
As usual. Yeah, I'd be mad if that was that guy too. Like,
The rescue's back.
she's so cute. She has such like a winning little smile. I mean, her smile is like.
Very bright.
She had her shit together. She was doing a great job other than the boob microphone. But it was like a really small microphone. I mean, who knows what it would have been.
Who knows where it could go?
Yeah. Yeah, let's buy these things.
Make things happen.
This is good. Can you ask them for some limes for These mojitos are not working out.
Domino's, do you have limes?
limes. There was
Do you have a convenience store nearby?
in IV and also I think there's a place in West Hollywood. They had like some convenience stores had like a delivery service.
Oh yeah.
To give you like munchies and stuff like that.
Isn't that spot Pink Dot?
In West Hollywood,
Yeah,
it's Pink Dot,
yeah.
yeah. And there was one in IV that was more marketed towards like munchiness, something munchies or something. Yeah, like Pink Dot, yeah. Bring you random stuff from the convenience store. Pretty genius. Because he could charge like a lot. The one in IV like really overcharged you.
That sucks.
Well, but I mean,
Well, you
what are they gonna? You should
Yeah,
just
that's
go
fair.
to the store. But
Sometimes
they're
it's
calling them
hard.
at like 5 a.m. and they're like, I just really want a soda. And they're like, okay, that'll be like $7. And they're like, okay, I that much don't want to go. I mean, it sucks because like
At
you don't
4 in the
use
morning,
it.
that's fair.
Yeah, it's fair for a business, like, but
Yeah.
I would never use it because it's a waste of money.
Right.
Just go to the store at that point.
So there is this period of time, like between, let's say, like 2 to 4, it's kind of not cool. You don't want to go out. But at 5, it's
And
just
5,
like
it's like more.
yeah,
than
it's like you're going out with the people who are going out on their early commute. So
I don't want to like go out at 2 to 4, but like we order pizza or whatever. But like I don't know if it's worth it at the point where they're charging 3 or 4 times the price of something
Right.
that's supposed to be like $1.
right.
You might want it that badly, and that's fine.
Well, that's
because then it's
prob-
like, oh, it's only $1, so it'll only be $4. But like out of principle, it's like 4 times the price.
It's just the emergency thing where you get home and you're just that far gone. And
Yeah.
You need that fucking sub.
It'd be great
right
if
now.
you were like really sick too.
Yeah.
Like if you're just like, oh, I can't, I need it.
So we've got some tweets,
Oh,
some
okay.
Twitters.
Some twats.
Double
Sheldon
fisting
said,
phones.
"You're very welcome, Sheldon. Thank you. Happy birthday."
Happy birthday,
Happy
Sheldon.
birthday.
Somebody said, oh no, he actually said more. He said that's gonna make my night. Love your channel. Oh, yay! I got distracted, but I now realize how sweet that the tweet really was. And also, somebody said that was a deleted scene in Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, when they're eating the
but I
bunny.
didn't know which. Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know if they were referring to the movie right now. Okay, let's see.
That actually would be like a great way to show like anthropomorphic evil villains. Like they're just like chilling back, getting like buffets of money.
By the way, Albert's leaving to go to sleep.
Oh, okay, yeah, go sleep, go sleep.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks for being Owlbear.
Oh, the Bad Boys 2 shot. This
Oh
is it.
yes, that is it. That's what they use in Hot Fuzz. That's the shot I know. Oh, that's why I thought it was dramatic, because this.
There it is.
Damn it! That's what I should have said. Shit just got real. Mike, whenever you ask me what's the famous line, I think I always say "motherfucker."
We've been on that train for movies recently.
Shit just got real. That was so cool because I've seen that one and I
Yeah.
got really excited.
You've seen it a lot more probably than you think.
Yeah, just that.
Yeah.
Recognition, excitement. This Matrix betrayer over here, the square head. He looks so different. This is so ridiculous, this whole plotline with his sister and the fact that it's his sister and shit. Like, it's so ridiculous to me. I'm just checking the comments, but I felt like
Cool.
I didn't miss anything. There, it's emotional.
Yeah, very painful.
Things.
Lots of
Yeah.
emotions going on.
Emotions, which are
Martin Lawrence acting.
yeah. I mean, generally the most important part of a script, but
Marlon's acting.
I think it's okay.
And The Hobbit was amazing.
I feel like it's fine. Wait, what? I guess before he left, Owlbear was commenting about our snail, and so he actually does know somebody making a board game about a giant snail.
What? This is so
A
perfect.
space
Nice.
snail. A
Oh,
giant space snail.
that actually makes sense. I can see that happening. Alien snail coming down to Earth, destroying everything.
Why is this emotional all of a sudden? This
His
movie was
sister.
so I know, but it was so slapsticky that I'm like, they went from like, whoops, organs out of a dead body. So I was like, whoa, where did this emotion come from?
But isn't that life? Isn't that life?
Not organs out of a dead body, you know.
Every now and
Not
again,
like
you're
day to
just
day.
juggling someone's stomach, and next thing you know, you're crying over your kidnapped sister. It's like every Tuesday.
How many sisters do you have? Every Tuesday.
Enough.
Aww. Aw, because her team. Aw, it's nice. I like this part. It's so nice. I have really, like, childish reactions. The action movie, I'm not used to. Okay, so, like, the reason I haven't seen a lot of these movies, too, is because I was raised watching, like, these really artsy foreign cinema things with my parents, and they're very, like, they're intellectuals, and they want one of their child to be, like, cultural or whatever.
Right.
So when I see things like this, it, like, blows my mind. And then I have these really childish reactions, like, oh no, it's sad. Oh no, that guy's evil. Oh no.
Well, like, there's something to be said for the simplicity of, yeah, it's a team of guys coming together to fight for what's right.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the simplicity, like, is a thing that it plays off of very well.
Yeah.
Like, it's not it's not coming from nowhere. I'm sure other people have this reaction.
Right.
Because it's like, oh no, it's so good. But I have like no filter because I just never watch these, so it just comes out. Like I remember when I just don't watch a lot of movies like this, and like lately because of this live stream, I'm watching a ton. I remember when I watched Transformers, the first one.
Yeah.
I was in film school at the time that it came out, and I had been in this like new wave class, and I'd been watching like German like expressionism.
That's a little bit of a jump.
Yeah. So it's like that's how I am all this. So then I watch Transformers, and it's like, whoa, giant robots! Like that's how I feel all the time watching these now. It's like so exciting, and I just haven't ever seen it.
And the music, the swelling score of Justice.
They have like a lighting kit for like all these like helicopter scenes, whether it's Transformers or The Rock.
The lighting in these.
Just the helicopter lighting kit in red and green.
Yeah.
I like this better than Top Gun, I think.
Really? You weren't paying attention to Top Gun though.
No, Top Gun was very emotional. It was really good, but I like funny things. I like action comedies more.
Okay.
Yeah, Top Gun had his chuckles.
It did. It was really good. Like Top Gun was probably a better movie overall. Like, but I'm just saying I like this type of thing. I like the comedy aspect, even though I did space out in the middle of this one like a lot. I think I just want wings. Is Bad Boys 1? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, Bad Boys 1, like, compared to the sequel, is relatively small.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what makes the sequel, like, clearly an escalation. That they have, like, this huge fight at the beginning, and then they just fucking go to Cuba.
It's like if Iron Man 1 sequel was Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is it sort of like how El Mariachi had like no budget, but then like Desperado was like more the Hollywood-y version?
That's it's safe to say. There's like an underground tunnel thing going on here.
I like how movies used to look like this though too, like because I guess in this time period, like in the 2000s, it still looks new enough for us, but it's still on film, and there's still this like studio money behind it where they're like tracking and going past things.
Yeah, we still haven't mastered the art of making digital look pretty.
Yeah, and it can look pretty. Like I've seen, I was in one class one time where they're like trying to make you guess which one is which, and we got it wrong all the time because like, sorry, like because they just don't light digital with the thought that they light film.
Right.
And that's what she was kind of trying to prove with the examples. Like with digital, people are like, whatever, and then they're sloppy about it. With film, because you know it's film, you like
put
so
all
much time. Yeah. So it just looks really good.
Yeah, cats and iguanas.
No, they're literally. Oh, I thought that was
cats and iguanas.
I seriously thought that was code. I thought they.
Nope.
It's code for cats and iguanas.
They're bags of cats and iguanas. I thought they meant those guys.
It's raining cats and iguanas.
They just have so many.
Where are they getting it? Yeah, where are they getting all this?
They just kind of like were out the ground.
Thank you again, everybody, watching this with us.
Are you guys hungry for wings?
Yeah, we'll try to send some. That was like an Entourage cut.
I mean, I didn't really eat dinner, which was probably good because there's a lot of gross things that we watched. Oh, they're going to the coffin. Oh, shit.
Set up in the first scene of the movie.
Shit. This is the only time that the girls go up to the construction. It's weird to see. Oh my god, it's like a really good iguana. Why?
Yeah, you gotta watch out iguanas, man.
Ah.
Oh, that's why. He's not suspicious that like a shit ton of cats and iguanas appeared at the same time.
No, in Cuba, that's totally normal. Cats
I mean,
and iguanas jump over your fence.
He said like,
every
oh,
day.
this is the 5th time today that the motion sensors went off, but
Right.
like, what the cats and the iguanas, they should have just stood
No,
on it.
This is like Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
They're very advanced.
Yeah, RC cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like Home Alone right now.
I can never figure out how to use the RC cars that had the little tiny steering wheel, because invariably eventually it'll come at you and the controls got all weird.
Yeah, there was something strange going on with that.
No, I didn't have remote control.
I got with this. I was just the kids with the planes. Kids have those.
I was for
Oh,
a
the
while,
planes.
but
My
then...
cousins had some planes, like the really nice, like model planes.
Yeah.
Those are so cool. A lot of work, that would seem. Like,
There it goes. No one's gonna notice this little Johnny number 5 running around.
Yeah. don't worry, that one girl's asleep, so everything's fine. Somebody just said I like turtles. I also like turtles. Good fact.
How is no one noticing this little like car?
Chappie?
Yeah. You playing soccer? I am Jeff.
I am Chappie.
There it is. Like now they gotta notice.
It's so cool!
What is this?
The boss must have gotten a new
This
toy.
came early. Oh, fair.
Oh shit! Oh my god, this movie's so violent. Their bodies like in now we would have just seen the explosion usually. That's how we like
Yeah.
the cuts. How we
Right.
just quick cuts like you were saying.
Yeah.
But that was just like it exploded and it was already like whoa, but then you saw their bodies and their like arms and stuff.
Really, if we were thinking, we should have done a death cannon.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's hard. That would have been hard though.
It would have been large.
You gotta have somebody like on point at all times.
we might have wanted to make sure we had enough like 4 digits at the very least.
We would have had to do shifts of who's paying the most attention because it would be impossible. Also, it was very like El Mariachi just then because they came out of the coffin like
Yeah.
out of the guitar case. Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious. What was that?
This is not good. Really? I'm just a little bit
Same
busy
time.
on it.
Same time. Are they gonna kill her? Are they gonna kill this old lady? Oh.
Just knockout. Just
All
KO.
right. KO.
But this is like an unironic ending, like of Hot Fuzz, where it was just like they were just like everyone was evil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was when they're like even the old moms have the guns. Well, I think that's just like that's his family, though, right? So they're just all there, but they're
They're all good.
What if the little girl is actually Kingpin?
Oh.
This is like a common song.
what if she's like a mutant and she like raises up all
Whoa.
these powers?
No more drugs. And all the drugs in the world disappear.
And we discover that Bad Boys 2 and Men in Black. The same universe.
Whoa, that would be crazy. Tommy Lee Jones.
We
Just
should, oh
walks
my
in.
god, we should
Hey,
start
here.
some like crazy theory about all the Will Smith movies, tying them all together, like the Pixar theory.
So Will Smith is essentially the launch pad of his universe.
Yeah,
Like, what's that movie?
he's the Stan Lee of Will Smith
Or
movies.
no, like I actually never saw all of Cloud Atlas, but in Cloud Atlas when it
Right.
was like the same people but in different. I was thinking more like that. From what I think Cloud Atlas is, which I've not even seen.
With Godzilla, because I didn't see Godzilla yet. Does the theory of Bryan Cranston essentially being the same character still play, including Godzilla? Because it was like Malcolm in the Middle was his first marriage. It failed, which led to his second marriage in Breaking Bad, which broke him so much that he became an evil villain at the end of
Have you watched all
the
of
new
Breaking
Total
Bad?
Recall.
Okay,
I still have half of the final season.
then we can't talk about
Well,
it.
then I can't. I mean, it's
But
hard.
Godzilla
If you
is in Breaking Bad.
if you just take just the ideas of the characters, you could do it.
Right.
But like, it's hard because you know,
Oh well.
and multiple conclusions.
You
can't go on.
just told it.
No.
Well, no, there's a couple in multiple conclusions of and Godzilla too. Like, there's things that make it difficult to say
All right.
that he's the same.
Godzilla's a weird movie.
You can almost make it the same.
Okay.
Godzilla's like definitely two movies.
Sorry for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Godzilla's the one that makes it really tough.
It kind of sounds like essentially with Godzilla. I want to watch the last 20 minutes in terms of what I want
yeah,
of a Godzilla
that's fair.
movie.
That's
Oh
fair.
yeah, that's actually for what you want.
Yeah.
I like the first 20 minutes the best.
You mean you want to watch Godzilla?
Yes!
Yeah.
Specifically Godzilla hitting things.
Godzilla was a lot of like people almost seeing Godzilla's toe, and then for some reason they black out. Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
Is that out yet?
Yes. Came out like 2 years ago.
It wasn't good.
No.
It was
Whoa, that's a budget.
Yep.
What was he? Whoa. This is Michael Bay. Did you watch the?
Hummers.
Did you watch the Steven Spielberg epic rap battle?
We watched
Yeah,
it 20
yeah,
times.
Right?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I was like, it's like the explosions, the Michael Bay
Yeah.
explosions are really like.
Bullshit.
That's a good line.
This was like the second Bay of Pigs. Like them coming into Cuba.
That was actually kind of like one of the fun things about the movie is that nobody pointed out that this is an international incident.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
happening right here.
Yeah. It should be.
Nice
operate
dive,
with
guy.
some tact.
He didn't need to do like a little loop-de-loop in front of the Hummer, but he did. And I appreciate that.
This summer. I'm afraid to like say stuff because I feel like I spaced out a little bit because I was hungry for wings. I don't know if you already said the same things that I'm like about to comment on because I spaced out.
If we didn't,
We'll call
it's
you out
new
on it.
information.
Yeah.
If you did, we'll call you out on it, and it's comedy.
Because I was like, oh, the Hummer, and I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure they talked about this Hummer 20 times before I just said this.
They're all running
Hungry, I
not
need dinner.
towards the Hummer.
Would you run towards the Hummer with the two crazy guys shooting out of it?
No, I'd run away from it, or just like not be in the vicinity of it.
We're Americans. Oh, she's been like super silent in this. Like, where are her lines?
I can say it, but everyone's
Oh.
Oh, that shot.
I remember the island guys.
Not a lot of people do.
I do I mean, weirdly, I have not seen this, but I've seen the island. That's so strange. Oh, the person who liked turtles.
Mm-hmm.
Their name's Jeff. There are two comments are I like turtles and my name's Jeff. Pretty good.
I
Solid.
approve of turtles,
Solid.
especially when they're mutated and teenaged, and ninjas. Samurais are okay too, and robots.
But those don't all have to be the same.
Colton says, it's 1:30 a.m. Why am I awake? More explosions. Michael Bay. Hashtag boom.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I feel like it's 1:30 a.m. right now watching this. It's like so much explosion. It's like explosion desensitivity.
What is exploding?
I don't think explosions work in like a domino effect.
Well, they're cocaine factories, right?
Yes.
So they can explode.
My question stands.
I've answered as much as you're going to get. This would be such a fun ride at Universal Studios.
This whole thing is the Universal Studios, right? For sure. I got distracted because I was like, oh, I'm quite pleased with like the detail of this camera that you can see that Nathan Fillion portrait right there.
Yeah, they're like, you destroyed all of our homes and our cocaine factories.
Okay, here's the plan.
There you go.
Everybody starts shooting at somebody. Anybody.
Colton, I think that's how Michael Bay pitches most of his movies, just so you know.
Why am I awake? Explosions. Michael Bay. Hashtag boom.
Sheldon pointed out, did Will just become a tactical genius? This great character. Yeah, out of nowhere, he became like the president's man.
Americans.
Do you think Americans would be like, yeah, you pass?
Oh, some people. Well, I think they would go like, oh, somebody in a Hummer going, Americans get out of the way and driving straight through there. I feel like
they're doing what the Navy would do.
Yeah, they feel like they're good.
And that's how the movie ends.
Fade to black.
They're all dead.
Sad trombone.
Wah, wah. You see Night of the Living Dead, I presume, right?
Yes.
That's like, that ending is so frustrating. I'm like, no.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Night of the Living Dead?
No.
Well, we should make it.
You guys seen Night of the Living Bread? That's a real one.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, it's a real one. You can see it in the extra features of the Night of the Living Dead DVD.
Shouldn't it be Night of the Leavened Bread?
Pun on pun.
Puns on puns on puns.
Puns on puns on puns on puns.
What?
Why is it MOS?
It was an MO. Oh, yeah. There it is. Circle shots.
Oh, the circuit. Oh, yeah.
Shoot down and fucking leave and drop the gun. Put it down. Put it down. They can't help you. You've seen too much.
No, you got it.
Watch out.
Oh.
Poor iguana. That was not fair. Also, like, that minefield's ridiculous.
Work this shit out another day. None of us really have a good day.
Don't say that out loud.
Don't say it.
Oh, shit. Okay. Whoops. I will get out of the way then.
Combat roll.
Yeah.
Watch out for that mine.
Yeah, why did they combat roll? Because there might have been a mine next to
Oh.
Bang. Oh. Good face, actor. Oh, this is a great impossible angle, like from how high he was falling. Oh shit.
That's some soft sand.
Also, how do you make sure that like the buddy cops are like buddies and equal standing? Will Smith does most of the shit. Martin Lawrence gets the kill.
Yeah.
Ew. Oh. No.
That's how you fuck. That's how you shoot.
Next friend. No. Oh gosh. I wouldn't walk around though, like
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah.
That song.
Kissing in a minefield.
Turtle power. Yes, I agree, Martin Lawrence.
Do you really want to know?
There it is.
Yeah. Bad Boys.
All right.
Oops.
Bad Boys 2. Where's our wings?
Coming.
Okay.
On their way.
Oh wait,
On
there's
their
things
way.
happening.
Yeah.
This is so classic. This is like an album cover.
So that's it. That's Bad Boys 2, guys. If you stuck around with us, go ahead and leave what's a good code word to use for the movie poster?
Right.
Wait, what? Oh.
For the snail movie poster. Go ahead and tweet at us. Rats eat money. Hashtag Bad Boys 2.
Rats eat money.
That actually sounds like the name of our hip hop album.
Rats eat money.
Rats eat
Rats
money.
eat money. Rats eat money. Ain't about that greed. Go ahead and tweet us. Rats eat money, and then we will grab whatever address you feel comfortable sharing, and hopefully in a few days you will get the hand-drawn movie poster for, what was it, Razormouth Freaks?
Sure.
Yeah.
Some saw freak mouth. Yes.
That is a horrible pool. It's also ugly. This is horrible. And it's right next to water. Why don't they just go in that water? Yeah, the Bad Boys song.
What you gonna do when we come for you?
How frequently used was that in the first one?
I like barely remember the first Bad Boys.
Okay. Because it seems like at a good level right now.
Yeah, right.
But knowing it's a sequel, I'd be like, whoa, that'd be really weird if they did that same thing in the first one.
I wonder if they did it like at the end of the first one, essentially.
And then, maybe everyone was like, that's so funny.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, now it's a thing.
There it is.
Now it's done.
Happy ending.
Good job, Andy Gill, stunt coordinator. So yeah, again, Rats eat money.
Rats eat money.
Go ahead and tweet us at 2 Broke Geeks, and we will figure out a way to get you.
Yo, pick up the demo.
poster.
Rats eat money.
We've already got. It's just, I love
Rats
it.
Eat Money.
I hope that someone who works at Twitter is just like, what the hell is Rats eat money?
But maybe then they'll be informed because they'll Google it and they'll be like, rats do eat money. I gotta watch out for that.
But like it also works because you got your crew, and every now and then crew you got a rat.
Yeah.
And you know what the rats do? They eat that money.
Eat money.
They eat that money.
It's informative.
And they ain't right. So you want to keep yourself clean. Don't get no rats. Get some snails. Snails don't eat money for reals. They just eat tanks.
And people.
Tanks and people.
That's
but not money.
But the snails ate the money from that one guy.
Oh, that's right.
Cool. Colton, thank you so much for hanging out. Elliot, thank you so
Yeah.
much for hanging out. Albert, I don't know if you are listening to this in your sleep, but thank you for hanging out. Sheldon, thank you for hanging out with us on your
thank you.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And in Australia, too. That's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of Australians.
Just
today.
great folk in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Some crazy stuff going on with Australian politics.
Oh, yeah?
But that's a different thing.
Is that new?
It's just always going
Or
on.
all the
Right.
time, yeah.
Always going on.
I'm imagining him right now with like a giant stick to hold off all the poisonous things currently trying to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what you do, right?
In Australia?
Yeah, like you land,
Yeah.
and then you have to immediately start fighting off all the while.
Except the prime minister just considers immigrants as those. I'm just kidding. Not really.
Did we record my thoughts on the live stream?
No, we
as
do it
well?
after.
We do it after.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna close out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us again.
night.
Rats eat money. Hashtag Bad
Rats
Boys
eat
2.
money. I'm
at
sorry
2
that I
Broke
got
Geeks.
tired. You guys.
Mark, is there anything you want to plug?
Not yet, but soon.
Oh, you have to
Shoot
do that
it.
for
You
Bad
can,
Boys
like-
3.
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot it first.
You can plug your Twitter and then they can stay tuned.
Yeah. So my
Okay.
Twitter is @MarkFW, MarQue FW. Follow me. You'll see
And
what
then you'll
things
know.
happen.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
At Mark4Win.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that too. I
Yeah.
actually do. I always do that. I'm like, Mark for the win.
All
Like, I think that
That's
every time.
that's why they call me that.
right, guys. There is a really cool announcement that we're making soon, but we don't have it together yet, so I don't want to make it.
But we will have a recap video. So we're going to, after this, record my recap of the video, and we'll have that on Friday
Yeah.
on our channel. So go to youtube.com/2brokegeeks. I'm so tired. It's Michael Bay's fault for making
Oh,
a halfway
yeah.
uninteresting movie.
I'm sure it'll keep them up at night. Feel bad about that. All right, guys.
So yes, but you could watch that if you didn't want to watch this whole thing.
Yes. And if you leave any comments in the video, right now it's like a live event, but once it becomes a video, if you leave any comments, we will show them on Friday's recap.
Yeah.
All right,
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Until
Bad
then,
folks.
What you
rats
gonna
eat
do?
money.
Rats eat money.
Rats eat